Howdy everyone, it's Sam. Welcome back to the Wobble and Jaw Sports channel. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider liking the content and subscribing to the channel. But if you are a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support. Tonight is the start of round number 8. This is Anzac round, one of the more important weekends on the rugby league calendar. And we got to keep the streak alive. And we are tonight with a blockbuster of a contest between South Sydney and Penrith at Accor Stadium. It's Hold the Ball joining me once again, mate. Thank you very much for your time and fitting me into your busy schedule, bro. How the bloody hell are you?
Oh, look, I'm good enough. Thank you for having me on such a, as you touched on before, a very special and very significant occasion for Australians as well as New Zealanders, a moment where we sort of come together and remember what they've done before us as well. And in saying that, thank you again, and I'm absolutely looking forward to this clash here.
Yep. And to everybody that's just tuning in, thank you very much. And it really does mean a lot that you've selected Hold the Ball and us and myself to listen to us do this game tonight. And it is a massive contest, bro. As we see South Sydney Rabbitohs on the television screens. And this is something we didn't even talk about. I'll be commentating Rabbitohs. Hold the Ball, if you don't mind, and you'll take over Penrith Panthers. No worries. So just before we go on any further, on tab.com.au, the Penrith Panthers are coming into the game as favourites at $1.58 to South Sydney $2.40. I think it's a little bit big on South Sydney, but there is nice value. What's your tip for this game, mate?
Look, I think for mine, a big out for the Rabbitohs is Kolomatangi. There's no denying what he adds to this team here. And I think purely because of that, and it might seem a bit silly, but purely because of that, I just don't think Rabbitohs will be able to add that go forward. So for me personally, I think Panthers, 6-12 in a tight game, but I still think the Panthers will be good enough, too good in the end.
Yep, and we also got the South Sydney Rabbitohs and the Penrith Panthers in their special Anzac jerseys as well. I think the South Sydney Rabbitohs kit is probably the best kit out of everyone's this weekend, mate. How do you reckon about their kits?
I really like it. Yeah, I agree with you. It's historic. It's great.
Now, just before the teams start walking out, just very quickly, Hold the Ball has gone into absolute damage control, but in the best way possible, with the news that Roger Tuivasa-Sheck is coming back to the Warriors for 3 years, mate. Just very quickly, your reaction, please, brother.
I'm absolutely over the moon, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited that this has caught me off guard completely. And just to wrap it up as well, granted, obviously, there's still 2023 to focus on, but gee whiz, it makes it really hard when you've got a news of this kind of player coming back to the club. So I'm happy as well, and Joel, very happy.
I can't wait to see your journey to when RTS does come back. And there's even whispers potentially he could be back in the second half of this year, and Hold the Ball will absolutely explode. So we've got both Rabbitohs and Panthers walking out now. We're going to show our respect and we're going to remain silent, maybe throw in a comment when appropriate. But the teams are just walking out now, and I'm going to turn up the volume on this as well. So we don't want to show any disrespect inadvertently, but we are going to remain silent and throw in a couple of comments as well. So I'm just going to turn up the volume here, guys. Can you hear that in the background, Hold the Ball?
Yes, I can, Robin Joe.
So just quickly before the ceremony does go underway, Tane Milne is in jersey number 18 on the wing, and Hame Sele is going to start the game in jersey 16, meaning that Thomas Burgess will start off the bench in jersey number 10. And then looking over at the Penrith Panthers lineup, their pink Panthers jerseys, it's unchanged. So we're going into the ceremony now, guys. Able Seaman Isabella Harvey will play the last post, followed by a moment of silence, and then the ribbon.
They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. at the going down of the sun, and in the morning we shall remember them, lest we forget.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and to everybody involved in receiving this Anzac ceremony.
Yes, indeed. We're back into the South Sydney jersey that you see.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And without the Diggers, without what they did, soldiers from both countries, Australia and New Zealand, we wouldn't be doing this right here and now. So let's get ready. Let's pump ourselves back up and let's get ready for this blockbuster, bro. This is going to be a tremendous game of footy. I'm just going to whack me hat back on, mate.
No worries. Goosebumps. That's all I can describe it as. And as someone who's had some greats as well, who were actually involved in World War I as well, Anzac Day is always something that's really special to me as well. So thank you again for that, Wobbin Draw. Beautiful stuff.
Whew. Alrighty. It's
All
just, yeah, it's just so impactful, mate. And it's so important as well. But alrighty, we're here now. Thursday night footy, Panthers versus Rabbitohs. I don't know if it's a rivalry these days, man, but boy, howdy, there's some bad blood between these two clubs. Hold the Ball will be commentating on the Panthers. I'm commentating on the Rabbitohs. Kickoff has happened, and the Rabbitohs are going to be running right to left of your television screens, and it's Mr. Hame Sele who takes the first hit up of the game and will be stopped on the 20-meter line. In comes Jai Arrow to make himself a few more meters, and for the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Tackle number 2, the ball goes to the right of the ruck, and Michael Cheekham is stopped there by Sorensen and Jerome Luai. Cook comes back infield. The ball hits Murray, Walker, and Back underneath is Jacob Host. Jacob Host on tackle. Number 4 will be tackled on halfway, right dead set, middle of field. And here comes the captain, Cameron Murray, to make himself about 7 or so meters. So here we are. Last play, Ilias with the ball as he puts up the big bomb, mate.
Here we go, and the Panthers to receive through Turuva, who catches that well now, and he's going to try and run around, steps around Walker, goes around Host, fakes a dummy, go bust Sass, and he holds. Oh, there you go. Bit of a brave run there, running sideways, albeit, but nonetheless a good run there from Sonia Turuva as Crichton there off to Brian To'o. And again, I love it. Both those plays there with their headgear looking very good there for the Penrith Panthers. Second tackle set here. As again, we have the ball here. Again, Crichton with the ball this time here carries it forward. And Mitch Kenny there at the hooking position there for the Penrith Panthers. About 15 odd meters made in the last exchange there. And straight from Luai. Luai with the ball in hand. Goes for a skip around. Isaac Tung with the ball. Now he's down the wing. He's down the wing looking right. What's he going to do? Passes it upwards. A bit of a Harbour Bridge pass straight to no way. Oh, my goodness me. It was stopped just. Suria goes out right. And the action is not stopping here. Fourth tackle set here. Cleary dummies it, fakes it off to Crichton this time here. They're attacking from the right end. Crichton steps inward. And he's looking for Crichton, who gets wrapped up well there by Jai Arrow. Wait, no, he doesn't. Yes, he does. Gee whiz.
Wow.
That close. Fifth and last now. 83 meters gained there. Luai with the ball in hand. Goes in for a bit of a chip kick. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, and it's taken there by Tane Milne. And he's holding his jaw. But play on. Here's Campbell Graham now, met solidly in defense. What an attacking first set by the Penrith Panthers. The Rabbitohs, bro, need to switch on defensively immediately. Slow start from the boys from Redfern. Here's Michael Cheekham now. They haven't made it out of their 10 meters yet. Right in the middle of the field. Cook passes even further infield from the left of ruck to Jai Arrow. He's able to make himself or the Rabbitohs about 8 or so meters. Here's Cameron Murray. That's a good run. Being stopped just short of the 30-meter line. Ball's in hand with Ilias as he drives it downfield.
There we go. And good defensive set from the Penrith Panthers here as Dylan Edwards with the ball receives it. And he's just going to run up the guts there in about good old 20-odd meters, I'll say even more in that exchange. He's wrapped up there by the Rabbitohs, wearing a very beautiful jersey, by the way, I might add. So we need to move there with the ball over the halfway line here. Panthers making it just a little bit easy in early exchanges as Mitch Kenny looks right. And he goes right here for, again, the hands here of Brian To'o. And To'o's just going to run him up the guts here. And he makes about 8 odd meters in that run. Fourth tackle set here now for the Penrith Panthers. Apologies, third. Nathan Cleary with the ball in hand. Off to Edwards, who just Harbour Bridge passes it off to number 12 there. And, okay. It looks like a forward pass, I'm assuming.
I think you're right, mate, but I got to see a replay of it. So it's a ball from Cleary. That's not forward. That's just a tap on from Dylan Edwards. That's a poor call from the touch judge.
I'm sick of that, Wobman. I'm sorry, but I'm actually sick of those type of calls there.
Panthers have started like a house on fire. Don't get me started on forward pass technology. Hold the ball. We'll be here all friggin' night. So Lachlan Ilias feeds the ball through the middle of the scrum and it goes out to the right. Campbell Graham hits it up and he's stopped on the 40-meter line on the far right edge of a core stadium. Here's Hame Sele, a good visceral run there, being stopped right on the halfway line by Isaiah Yeo. Cook waits a dummy half. He passes left to the ruck. Murray, Arrow is able to make himself 5 meters and is stopped just short of the 40-meter line. They're in Penrith Panthers territory now here, South Sydney. Ilias, Walker, back under is Michael Cheekham. There could be a claim there that was a little bit high there, but play on. Cook passes left to the ruck. Murray, Mitchell's first touch. Now Jacob Host now, and he is going to be stopped on the last tackle, about 5 meters over the 30-meter line. They're about 25 meters out here. The ball's with Murray. It goes out further right to Ilias. Ilias puts in a kick towards Tane Milne, and Sunia Turuva takes it.
Sunia, there could have been a case for tackle in the air there, but the referee is play on. Live the ball there, goes into Isaac Dungle there. Now the Penrith Panthers are having to fight their way back. But the way they're playing, you would not bet against them. Luai now, penalty.
No.
Knock on.
I don't know if it was a knock on or the fact that the player didn't get up to play the ball properly. Let's have a look here. No, the Isaac Tungo, that's a bit of a poor error by Panthers standards, bro. He needed to stand up and play that ball correctly. So South Sydney afforded a massive opportunity here after leaking sort of badly straight up the guts. So they're about 20 meters out here. The ball is fed and it's coming out to the left. Ilias has got it. Now it's in the hands of Mitchell. Mitchell's fending off 1, 2, and he's going to be stopped about 12 meters away from the try line on the far left edge. And now the ball comes out to Cody Walker, and Hame Seller's got the ball now, and he's able to advance it over the 10-meter line by 2 or so meters. They're about 8 meters away from the try line, and here's Jai Arrow, just a one-off pass from Cook, nearly eventuating in a try right underneath the sticks. Damien Cook, third tackle, passes left to the ruck. Walker out the back. Oh, cut out pass to Tass. Tass, he had Johnston there. Oh, nice play by South Sydney. Fourth tackle. Tass is now standing up with his hand in his face, or face in his hands. The ball's with Murray. It's all the way on the far right edge. There's been a grubby kick put in by Lachlan Ilias, and Dylan Edwards just has to plant the ball down in his own in goal. It's going to be a goal line dropout.
I thought the Rabbitohs were going to score on the overlap there, especially when you see all their run inward. I thought that was it. But a good defense there and good hustle from the Penrith Panthers. But again, obviously the Rabbitohs continue to knock on that door.
And it's a short goal line dropout that will not, it will not go the 10 meters, or it will just, it hasn't gone the 10 meters, unfortunately, for Penrith. So hold the ball. What would you do, mate? Do you take the quick tap or do you take the 2?
Look, go for points, I reckon, in my opinion. Go for points. I don't know. The Penrith Panthers defense is pretty solid early.
Well, not just early. It is the best defense in the competition. And it looks like they're taking the tap. That's a very positive move. I love it. So Cook takes the tap. And Hame Sele, he fought bloody tooth and nail to get close to that try line. Tackle number 1. Cook waits a dummy half. Passes left. Here's Cameron Murray. He's going to be stopped right in front of the sticks, in between the goalposts. Cook passes right to the right, straight to Hame Sele, and he is he is 10 centimeters shy. Cook passes left to the ruck again, out the back to Murray. Cody Walker. Here's Mitchell. Passes to Johnston. Johnston shrugs away. He comes back further infield and he's stopped on the 4th tackle now. This is a good set from South Sydney. Mitchell, long pass to Host. Host finds Arrow, and Arrow just has to take the hit up play. 10 meters out now. They're a little bit left of the goalposts here. What do they do on last tackle? It's with Murray, and he feigns that he puts in a grubber kick himself. It's in the hands of Lachlan Ilias now, and it wasn't played at by the Penrith Panthers, so it's just going to be a handover changeover, bro.
I would have taken the 2, but captain's challenge, here we go. What's happening?
Well, they're going to see if the Penrith Panthers did in fact play at the ball. I don't think they did on first look.
I think they did. I think Isaiah plays it, in my opinion. Just checking the replay.
So Cameron Murray puts it in.
He does.
Well, Isaiah, he steadies himself. He changes this is going. We're not gymnastics teachers. Hold the ball, but he changes his legs, doesn't he? Like he sort of maneuvers himself.
Yeah, that's what I argue the point that I think he does he does play it, in my opinion, just quietly.
And then Scott Sorensen, I think a piece of him might have touched that ball in trying to gather it up. Oh, it's a 50-50, man.
I think Yo plays at it.
Do you remember the last time Rabbitohs and Souths played each other? Rabbitohs and Panthers played each other. We didn't get one call correct that entire freaking game, bro. So I'm just going to leave it to them. Tell us, what's the answer, video ref?
We'll leave it to the experts, right?
They're still making up their mind, bro.
It's taking a while.
Inconclusive.
So it'll be Rabbitohs ball.
No, the call by the referee was handover to Penrith Panthers. So, and the Rabbitohs challenged it. So it's a handover. Take it away, hold the ball.
Okay, fair enough. Mitch Kenny plays, again, 5 meters up from the Rabbitohs try line here. The Penrith Panthers try line. They're trying to move up forward this time here. First tackle set there by Leota with a ball in hand. Now off to Brian To'o. Now the Penrith Panthers are going to have to try and punch their way through. Obviously, the Rabbitohs now are gaining some traction. So momentum favors them at the moment. We're Crichton with the ball here. And they've got to actually hold the ball this time because a few wobbles and stuff like that has not helped them. So Mitch Kenny have the ball in hand. Third tackle set here for Isaiah Yeo, the captain of the Penrith Panthers. Co-captain, apologies. And Mitch Kenny have the ball. Goes up to Edwards now. And the Penrith Panthers making some good yardage there on their fifth tackle set over the halfway line as well. 47 meters in that run. Clear of a big exchange. I can't believe how fast they were able to get forward anyway.
Absolutely. That looked like that's a good catch by Latrell Mitchell. And he's shrugging off Panthers defenders, and he'll be stopped eventually on the 20-meter line. And here is Isaiah Tass now to cart the ball up forward. And he's stopped just shy of the 30-meter line. Cook waits, passes right of the ruck. Michael Cheekham advances it over the 30. And they're going to play the ball on the far right edge. Cook goes down the blind side, short side to Ilias, and then Ilias passes further right to Campbell Graham. It's the fourth tackle now. They're on the far right edge. Cook passes left, further infield. Ilias, Murray, short ball to Hame Selly, and there's a good driving tackle by the young man, Zach Hosking. Good tackle. And Cook finds Ilias, and Ilias puts up a large booming bomb.
Oh, can I just say this, though? That defense, though. Goodness me. Sonia over there with the ball receives it. And now the Penrith Panthers gets dragged back there in a strong tackle from Walker and Arrow as well. Luai now off to Brian To'o. He slips over in that run there, unfortunately, for the Penrith Panthers. Looking left, right. And obviously, there's been much talk about Luai and his tenure, in Origin and if he should be there. And as I say that, there's a penalty there, so they get some go forward. But there's been some mention about Luai and obviously versus Nico Hines. Just quickly, what are your opinions on that one there, Bob and Joe?
Me, mate, I got to go Jerome Luai. I have to go Jerome Luai. Just quickly, Nicholas McKercher, hi there, man. Thank you. HTB, will we get the same RTS that we got for so many years when he returns next season? What do you reckon, mate?
I'll call the doctor. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. All right, here, Penrith Panthers with the ball. Going off to Cleary now. Cleary off to Leota. Big man Leota there. Seems like a little bit of a set play. And he offloads the ball. Here we go. And a pass on here to Edwards. And Edwards, now the Penrith Panthers now with all the momentum there. And he's still going, my God, what the? Edwards is hard to bring down there. Here we go. Kenny now off to, who's that? Is that Hoskins? Yes, it is. Now, Kenny now off to Yo. Yo off to Luai. Luai going out left. Going for a chip kick. Wrong option, in my opinion, there. Over to you, Wobbling Jaw. Wow.
Yeah, a little bit of a rush of blood, but they had the Panthers steaming onto it. Ilias using his body very effectively there to save the day as Tane Milne is being driven back towards his owning goal. The Rabbitohs are still inside their 10 meters, but through Campbell Graham. That's a good, strong run from Campbell Graham. About a 12, 13-meter run to advance it over the 20-meter line. Fantastic run from Graham. And you want to talk about state of origin of the ball. Campbell Graham certainly in the picture. Here's Jai Arrow, met solidly by Eisenhuth and Yo. And here's Hame Sele with another freaking touch. Last tackle now, just short of the 40-meter line. Ball's in the hands of Lachlan Ilias as he drives it downfield.
There we go. And now, here we go. Dylan Edwards have the ball in hand. And he's going to run. And he passes the ball. Brian To'o skips inward. But he gets tackled there. And he's still running, carrying like a backpack as Brian To'o there. And we all know how strong he can be with the ball in hand. Nathan Cleary here, acting dummy half, shown to Crichton here. Stephen Crichton with the ball. And he just runs up the guts here. Penrith Panthers making some favorable meters early in the set here. Just about 5 meters away from the halfway line here. Sonia Turuva. And he fakes the dummy and he's running. And again, the Penrith Panthers, the continual theme is they're making easy meters, and they continue to do so here through the hands of Yo off to Eisenhuth, who gets tackled well there by the Rabbitohs. Luai there skips and darts his way through, but he gets tackled there on the fourth tackle set here. Mitch Kenny now, fifth and last, 60 meters gain. Nathan Cleary, a bit of a up and under.
Oh, and it's taken well there by Latrell Mitchell, who offloads it to Campbell Graham. Campbell Graham is able to advance it another 6 or so meters. So South Sydney start new possession just shy of the 30-meter line, and through Tane Milne, he's able to advance that by a couple of meters. This is a good game of footy, guys, and I'll just get the I'll get the banner up in just half a second. I've been bloody engrossed with this contest, bro. Jacob Host advances it over the 40-meter line. It is the third tackle. Cook passes right of the ruck to Cameron Murray. He goes out the back to Ilias, now in the hands of Michael Cheekham. And Michael Cheekham, he goes over the halfway line and is stuck between the 40 and the 50-meter line, but they're in Panthers territory. Cook comes back in field to Cameron Murray, out the back to Cody Walker. Cody Walker puts in a long driving kick, and that's a great kick, finding the in-goal area. Edwards has to break out, and he does really well, bro.
Wow, what a good return there. Edwards there off to Brian Totten now with the ball in hand. They've been forced to make some hard meters to the Penrith Panthers, but they seem to get over the halfway line. We'll see if they can do it in this set here again, as Stephen Crichton here with the ball, fending his way through this time here, trying to find the gaps. They're slithering like a snake, if you will, there in that run there. Third tackle set now, and he's still trying to go. Penrith Panthers with the ball here through Mitch Kenny, off to Isaac Dungle, goes up wide to Luai, through Sonia Turuva, who steps inward Graham there. You don't really see Graham missing tackles much. And again, he's starting around Murray, and he's made about a good 15-odd meters in that run there, Sonia Turuva. You've got to stop him early, or else that's what's going to happen. And now Isaiah off to Nathan Cleary. Cleary off to Hoskins, and he's welled out there. And a good driving tackle there as well from Tass there to for good measure. Fifth and last here, 56 meters made. Nathan Cleary with a big bomb straight to the Rabbitohs.
Oh, good take there by Tane Milne. That was a spiraling prick from Nathan Cleary. All right, so now it's in the hands of Mitchell. Goes further infield to Isaiah Tass. Oh, sorry, Alex Johnston. He was looking for an offload, but he's going to be stopped midfield on the 20-meter line. Mitchell waits a dummy half, passes left of the ruck to Isaiah Tass this time, and he's able to advance it by 5 meters or so. This game is awesome so far. Cody Walker passes right infield, and here's Hame Celia, another touch from him. But Cameron Murray is in everything as well for South Sydney. He's being involved quite a lot. So fourth tackle here as Sorensen just sits on him like a freaking cowboy on a horse. Cameron Murray now advances it to the 40-meter line. Midfield now. They just need to advance over that halfway line again. South Sydney is Lachlan Ilias drives it down towards Taruva.
It's going to be a battle of attrition soon, particularly the way the Panthers defending, as Sonia again returns the kick here, and he's well met there by Jacob Host, and a very good tackle to stop him early. First tackle set here. Edwards off to Brian Toto again, who's getting a lot of ball early in this exchange, and it's good to see him there getting the ball early, as Nathan Cleary acting dummy half now. Off to Stephen Crichton there, who has a bit of a standing start and decides to run up the guts there, but is wrapped well there by the Rabbitohs. Third tackle set here. Going out here from Mitch Kenny, off to Edwards. Edwards off to Cleary. Cleary, big ball into Tungle there. Now the Penrith Panthers are about 5 meters up from the halfway line here. What can they do with the ball in hand on their fourth tackle set here through Isaiah Yeo, and he opts to just run up the guts there, does the captain. And what a captain indeed he is for the Penrith Panthers here. Fifth and last, 46 meters made. Luai opts to go for a kick, and these chases there.
And Tane Milne is able to take it very nicely. This ball has been kept in play for at least 5 straight minutes. Man, this has been fantastic as Campbell Graham is swarmed upon there by Panthers jerseys just shy of the 20-meter line. Mitchell passes left to Cody Walker and passes even further left to Isaiah Tass, but not for many meters gained. The Panthers, as you have said, hold the ball. They're just starting to turn the screws a little bit. So here's Thomas Burgess to make an impact. He advances it over the 30-meter line. I am assuming Hame Sele is off. On the fourth tackle, Lachlan Ilias drives it downfield, mate.
And well received there by Dylan Edwards again, who confidently struts his stuff there, if you will, but gets tackled well there by Tass as well as Walker. First tackle set here. Cleary acting dummy half again to Brian Toto. And Toto again is just trying to bite off as much meters as possible. Obviously try and tie the defense there as well, while tackled there by Murray and Sele. And again, Isaac Dungle there with the ball in hand. He's just about to creep up near the halfway line here. The third tackle set. Penrith Panthers pushing above as per usual. And a bit of a dummy play there by Mitch Kenny through Cleary there, who nearly ignites something there, but is well wrapped up by the Rabbitohs. Fourth tackle set here. Luai looks inside, looks outside. He's still skipping the ball. Hoskins, and Hoskins drops the ball.
Oh, and now a nice interchange of passing. Well, Latrell Mitchell with one of the flicks of the year to Alex Johnston on the left-hand side. He advances it over to the halfway line. Mitchell's got the ball again. Watch him freaking go now. He pops Thomas Burgess back under. Burgess now makes another 5 meters. This is the break South Sydney needed. Damien Cook now darts out a dummy half, makes 10 meters. Damien Cook on the 30-meter line, midfield, plays the ball. Walker, Ilias pops a nearly bloody forward past Arme Sele, but play on. And it's Jairo that's off for Thomas Burgess. Sele plays the ball, third tackle, midfield. Ilias, he hits it was nearly an intercept by Stephen Crichton, but the ball lands with Isaiah Tass. Johnston's got the ball. He passes right to Latrell Mitchell, and Latrell Mitchell's just going to take the tackle. It is zero tackle or tackle number 1. Anyway, it's a fresh set. They're 10 meters out. Cook passes right to Thomas Burgess, and he's going to be stopped about a meter shy of the goalpost, right in between. There's a 6 again been signaled by referee Gerard Sutton, and here's Hame Sele again, just being stopped there. All right, what can they do now? Tackle number 1. Cook, he just darts out a dummy half and scores underneath the posts. That is so good from South Sydney, and it all started off the back of a Zach Hosking error. And Cody Walker, Latrell Mitchell, Alex Johnston said, let's play some freaking footy and go right upfield, man. That's a fantastic minute or so from the South Sydney Rabbitohs. 4 points to nil after 20 minutes. High quality game so far, mate.
Absolutely agree with you there, Walden Jaw. Gee, was electrical. Offload, foot pass there from Latrell Mitchell. And again, it was just when the Penrith Panthers were creeping up. Hoskins, unfortunately, could not hold the ball there, and it spilled forward. And obviously, Latrell Mitchell, not only does he grab it and makes a play, but it makes a sensational play, obviously forcing the Rabbitohs to creep up forward. The rest is history there. But again, you touched on it before, a beautiful darting, typical run there, or I suppose hooker's try there from Damien Cook. And wow, there you go. Just when I thought the Penrith Panthers were getting a sniff, the Rabbitohs have jumped in and they've got the points on the board.
And Penrith Panthers did start this game the better of the two, hold the ball in. I'll tell you what the difference is. We saw the stat just pop up just a second ago. That is now 11 from 11 completed sets for South Sydney Rabbitohs, whereas the Penrith Panthers are at 7 from 10. It's a high-quality game, 2 heavyweights, a bit of a lot of bad blood, actually, between the two. So they're going to make you pay tonight, mate. And South Sydney, this is impressive bloody stuff against the Penrith Panthers. And hello to everybody that's in the chat right now. Hope you can go over and check out Hold the Balls channel, subscribe to him and myself. And thank you very much, guys. 6 points to nil after 21 minutes.
And just quickly as well, Stephen Crichton was looking around trying to make another iconic intercept moment there against the Rabbitohs, but it just was not meant to be. But again, just look out for that. But yeah, that's right. Rabbitohs on the board, and there you go.
All righty, so play resumes now, and here's, there is, that's not Hame Sele, is it? Or is it Davey Mawali that's back on the field now? I think that might be somebody else. I can't see his jersey number, but here's Thomas Burgess. He's a big, recognizable bugger. He plays the ball on the 20-meter line now. Midfield, Cook passes left to Jai Arrow. Well, then I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. Then Jai Arrow plays the ball over the 30-meter line. Cook passes left to jersey number 17 for the South Sydney Rabbitohs, and that's big Davey Mawali that's on the field now. Cook passes right, infield. Cameron Murray goes over the halfway line and is stopped a couple of meters shy of the 40-meter line. This is not a bad set. It's a good set from South Sydney after points. Lachlan Ellis has got the ball, and he puts the ball up high, and it's in the hands of the Panthers.
Oh, there you go. And just like that, Wobble and Jaw. An accidental high contact. I mean, look, I can't blame Tane Milne there. It was just wrong positioning, wrong run there, just angles and everything.
Just quickly, just got a comment here from Taylor Brooks. Wobble and Jaw, your bald and bearded style inspired me to finally take the plunge and eliminate my severely hairline. Thanks so much. I love my new look. All good, mate. All good. Take it away, all the ball.
There you go. You're also a stylist as well there, Wobble and Jaw. Add that to your list. There we go. And the ball hit Spencer Lemieux. is with the ball, and he's going to be frantic, just like Davey Moale was on the other end there for the Rabbitohs. And it's all happening here with the ball in hand here is Mitch Kenny. He's going to take a darting run there for the Penrith Panthers, and about 32 odd meters out from their try line here as Sonny Luke comes in from the bench. And Sorensen there with the ball, fending and running and fending again. And a fourth tackle set here, the Penrith Panthers. Sonny Luke, a darting run, opts to pass, but he goes for a dummy instead. Sells candy, but not today. Fifth tackle set here now, 51 meters, gain in the exchange. Nathan Cleary goes for a bit of a bomb up here. What's going to happen?
Oh, wow. Oh, it's a goal line dropout, I think he's indicated. I'll tell you what, that was an Inspector Gadget jump by Stephen Crichton there just then.
He's ready. He's ready for it. And I'll just quickly tell you as well, just like that, a penalty, what a penalty can do to a game. It just swings momentum just like that. And some may hate it, some may not, but it is what it is. It's part of the game. Drop up. Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, it's all been changed. It's all been changed. It's actually going to be a 20-meter restart. It did come off Stephen Crichton, and bang, is the Penrith Panthers into jersey 18, Hame Sele. Or 16. Oh, Tane Milne, I'm sorry. Get your friggin' facts right. Burgess plays the ball just shy of the 40-meter line. And here's Davey Moale now to advance it just shy of the halfway line. Second tackle now. Cook passes left infield. Ilias out the back to Walker. Oh, that's a forward pass, and it is ruled as such. Otherwise, Jai Arrow was away just then. Yeah, forward pass. And just quickly, Robert M, 1989. Thank you very much for going to subscribe to Hold the Ball. That's the ticket, bro. Thank you very much, Robert M, 1989. You will not be disappointed. And just on Taylor Brooks's comment, mate, look, there's that show Bald and the Beautiful, mate. Bold and the Beautiful. What about Bald and the Beautiful, bro? Eh? Fair dinkum, eh? All righty. Take it away, mate.
And the Penrith Panthers, favorable position, just 5 meters up from the halfway line here now through Isaac Dunga. And again, that's right, forward pass there from the Rabbitohs. Unfortunate for them, very fortunate for the Penrith Panthers. Sonny Luke now going out right this time here. And again, Spencer Leniu pumping the legs. Penrith Panthers now over the halfway line here for Sonny Luke. Looking at the ref time to get up. Off to Cleary. And again, running forward here. Forward motion through Sorensen here. 35 odd meters from the try line here. The Panthers hot in attack here in the third tackle set. About 15 minutes to go in the game here. With the ball in hand goes up to Cleary. Cleary is sniped by Walker there, so he's forced to take the tackle instead. And now going out left here, with the ball, and he just carts it up forward. He thought there was going to be a play that was going to be created, but no, instead it was just the illusion created there by the Penrith Panthers. Fifth and last here, 35 meters gained here. Nathan Cleary bombs it up in the air. What's going to happen here?
Oh, and it was taken by Stephen Crichton, and he's wrapped up immediately by the South Sydney Rabbitohs. So South Sydney are going to have a fresh set here, right on the 10-meter line, midfield. Cook passes left and finds Isaiah Tass, who's able to make about 4 or so meters. Cook passes right now, infield. Here's Tane Milne, and he's able to... he's getting driven back actually by the Penrith defense, only able to make a few meters there on that occasion, but through a good dart out of dummy half by Damien Cook, 12 meters were able to be achieved by him. Cook gets up saying something like, well, Cook just got up saying, what the hell was that for? And he wins. Gerard Sutton has blown a penalty for South Sydney. And just quickly, South Sydney, that first error that was made just before, or the forward pass that was made before, first error of the game after 25 or so minutes. So fresh set of 6 here. They're 35 meters out from the try line as Tass taps the ball, passes right infield to Cook, and now through David Moale, he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-meter line, primarily via Mitch Kenny's tackling. Thomas Burgess now able to take it to the 20-meter line. They're about 22 meters out now. Second tackle, Cook passes left infield to Ilias, at the back to Walker to Tass, and that's a good tackle by Brian To'o. Stopped him dead in his tracks and put him on his backside. Cody Walker finds Damien Cook with a long looping pass, and Cook just passes it to Murray. Fourth tackle, plays the ball midfield. 20 meters out, the ball goes right. Ilias, Mitchell, grubber kicks on the 4th tackle. Edwards is there, but so too is Taruva, and Taruva decides to take it over the dead ball line. And something that I've noticed, I don't know if you have too, hold the ball, I bet you have. Early tackle kicks by South Sydney, bro. That's about the 4th time I've seen them do that tonight, man.
Yeah, obviously the tactic there that the coach is going for, and I suppose it just forces the Penrith Panthers to again try and adjust on the fly, because obviously they're not expecting a kick on the 4th, where they should be now. But yeah, good spotting there, Wobbin Jaw. Here we go.
Short goal line dropout. Short goal line dropout. What's the call? Oh, I don't know if that went 10 meters, but it's fallen in the hands of Sunia Taruva, bro.
There you go. Sorry, apologies for that. I think it bounced. So from what I saw just quickly, it bounced over the 10-meter line and it bounced in. It just bounced back. So I suppose that's just the ruling there, I think. Anyway, Luai of the ball there, carts it forward here off the dummy half, but he's about to be dragged there by Graham as well as Chi Cam there. 3rd tackle set. The ref says, hang on, boys. That's a bit too far. Play the ball back. So off to Sonny Luke here. Sorensen with the ball. And again, probably a bit more quieter in the terms of exchange here for the Penrith Panthers in terms of running. Apologies. Edwards off to Cleary. Cleary off to Hoskins. And he goes for a dummy, but fakes instead. And a 5th and last there. Only 29 meters gained here. So Cleary, a big bomb from him. There you go.
That was the best defensive set from South Sydney so far in this game, and Milne takes it with Isaac Tungo bearing down upon him. Ilias passes left infield to Campbell Graham. Graham was looking for Mitchell, but Graham will take the tackle 5 meters short of the 40-meter line. 2nd tackle, Cook passes left infield towards Thomas Burgess. Thomas Burgess has made a difference since coming on. Fair dinkum. He's going to be stopped just shy of halfway via Spencer Lenu's tackling. Here's Davey Mawale now, taking it over halfway, being stopped short of the 40-meter line. Cook, Ilias, out the back to Walker. Walker short ball to Michael Cheekham, and he's tackled there by Tungo on the 30-meter line. Oh, Cheekham looked like that one stung him. It looked like it stung him, that one. Cook finds Cameron Murray on the last tackle. Cody Walker now. Oh, Taz juggles it with a bit. Oh, Johnston's now got it off from a grabber kick. Arrow kicks it forward, and it's just play on. Oh, no, but now, he went for the pass too many, did Nathan Cleary. A flick pass to Brian Toto on the first play. Oh, what's the call here?
It looks like it's offside. It looked like Nathan Cleary drew some inspiration from Latrell Mitchell, but it just was not meant to be on that occasion.
Not wrong, mate. Yeah, no, that's the correct ruling.
Offside. Okay.
Yeah, where was Latrell Mitchell in that set, just quietly?
I'm not too sure, Wobbin Jaw. I'm not too sure. I hope it's not something I hope it's not something we see too often there, because the Rabbitohs definitely needed him there. Brian Toto there with the ball in hand. And again, 10 minutes ago in this first half, and what it's been a very, very physical first half here for both teams. So near Taruva. And again, you can see the Penrith Panthers going to try to push forward here. I wouldn't be surprised if they go out wide here, trying to force a line break here. And again, with the ball, there's Mitch Kenny from hooker to lock to prop, whatever. He's been sensational early. Off to Leniu there, met well there by Arrow. Big hit there from Arrow as well as Cook. And again, 4th tackle set here, and about 10 meters up from the halfway line as well here. The Penrith Panthers have to push their way through. And speaking of which, the captain there, the co-captain there, does good work of it. And our 5th and last here, Cleary of a big bomb on the 5th and last.
Oh, and it's taken there by Latrell Mitchell. Oh, man, that was a huge kick by Nathan Cleary. And here is Latrell Mitchell. That was a good catch by Mr. Mitchell. And, Mitchell looks hurt. Oh, Latrell looks hurt. Oh, groin, or did he just get... Is it a groin, or did he just cop a whack to that area? But he is sore.
I don't like that. Not Latrell Mitchell going down.
No man hopes for another man to get hit in the nether regions, but hopefully that's just all it is, if you know what I mean.
There was a lot happening.
I hope it's not a groin, bro.
It appears to be more groin than it does the you-know-what, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They're wobbling.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's uncomfortable, isn't he?
He doesn't look good.
Thumbs up. No, thumbs up from the trainer. I think it might have just been a hit to the nether regions. but we'll find that out at the end of this game. Yeah, dunno. So we're just waiting for a resumption now. There's only 9 minutes to go in this first half, and here is Isaiah Tass now. Good, strong half man from this young man tonight. Damien Cook passes right and finds, I believe that is Michael Cheekham. And Michael Cheekham screamed, no, it wasn't Michael Cheekham, I'm sorry. Jersey 18 is Davey Mulwally. No, Tane Milne. Oh, man. Latrell Mitchell now fends off Stephen Crichton, and Latrell Mitchell on the fourth tackle is going to die on the halfway line now. Right on halfway. South Sydney, play the ball. Cook finds Jai Arrow. Arrow able to advance it by about 7 or so meters. Last tackle. Cook passes left, finds Walker. That's Walker's first big kick of the night, and it lands in the lap of Edwards. And
now Edwards here, the ball in hand, and he's going to take the hit up here at about probably 4 meters, man, that run there. Cleary dummy half. Off to Brian To'o again. Brian To'o has been very good in the first half as well, doing some of the big hit-ups there to get the boys over there for the Penrith Panthers. Sonny looking left, right, centre, and he goes out left there off to Sonia Turuva. And again, Turuva there running with the ball, and he had a bit of a one-on-one there from Lachlan Elias, who did well to bring him down eventually, who made about 10 metres in that run there, I reckon, or plus that. And Mitch Kenny here is going to run up to the big boys there and just trying to tire him out here. Looks like that's the plan there for the Penrith Panthers anyway. Bit of a small ball, if you will. Going out right this time here. Nathan Cleary goes for a darting kick in the fourth tackle. Sorry, apologies.
Whoa, Nathan Cleary looks, that's a very defensive-minded sort of play. Wowee. Here's Isaiah Tass, and he puts Cleary on the seat of his pants. A good, strong run from Isaiah Tass. Second tackle now, sorry. And here is Hame Sele to take it to the 40-meter line. South Sydney have been the better side in this game so far. Here's Campbell Graham to take it over the halfway line by a meter or two. Third tackle. Midfield, just a couple meters over halfway. Cook passes left to Cameron Murray, finds Cody Walker, cut out past Alex Johnston, and Johnston is tackled up there nicely by Brian To'o. Third tackle, and it's just a quick little dart out of dummy half, and it's now 6 again. 6 again now been blown, and it's now in the hands of Hame Sele again. Oh my goodness, how many times have I said his name tonight, mate? Alrighty, so up the guts now is big Davey Mulwally, makes himself 10 or so meters. It's second tackle now. They're 11 meters out from the try line, South Sydney. Cook passes left, finds Cameron Murray. Tackled nicely, beautifully by Nathan Cleary. Great tackle, Nathan Cleary. Third tackle. Midfield, Cook passes right to Cameron Murray. He's going to be stopped about 3 meters shy of the try line. Cook pops Davey Mulwally back under. Last tackle now. 6 minutes to go. Midfield, only a few meters out from the try line. The ball goes out left. Cody Walker puts in a grubber kick. Not a well executed grubber kick there by Cody Walker. Hold the ball.
Props to that defense though. Big hit from Cleary there, and again Brian To'o with the ball in hand. Oh man, I love that defense shown by the Penrith Panthers. And Stephen Crichton opts to scoop the ball up here. Bit of a classic dummy half play, if you will, there. And he gathers about probably 10 odd meters in that exchange. Isaac Dungle here. Now the Penrith Panthers will do well to try and push forward, but maybe trying to attack wide. But in saying that, though, they're doing okay. They're doing okay considering fourth tackle set here. Inside ball, and Cleary fakes it. And just over the halfway.
Careful, Walker. Play on.
The referee not blowing the whistle there. Fifth and last kick.
Well, sorry to just jump in and take over like that. I'm sorry, hold the ball. But I thought Cody Walker was just not getting off him, refusing to get off him. I thought the 6 again what was the call there. Anyway, we play on, and it's tackle 2, and Campbell Graham is stopped on the 30-meter line. Now it's tackle 2. Graham plays the ball on the 30-meter line. Elias passes right to Michael Cheekham, and Cheekham's able to make about 5 or so meters. Cheekham waiting to play the ball. He takes it over the 40-meter line. Cook now with the hands of Hame Sele. Offloads it to Latrell Mitchell, and Latrell Mitchell is tackled there by Jamin Salmon and co. Cook passes right to Elias. Out the back to Cody Walker. Cut out pass to Tane Milne. Milne advances it over the 30-meter line, but Turuva wraps him up nicely. Last tackle. Walker, dummy half, passes left to Elias. Elias puts in a kick down towards Edwards, and it's taken nicely by Edwards.
And it does well to get.
No, but he's gone out. He's been dragged out by the South Sydney defence. Oh, this is huge.
Well, just when I thought Edwards had, well, he took it cleanly, but again, as you mentioned, he just got dragged out there, and there was nothing he could do. You could see Luai trying to add weight to there, but to that momentum, but he just couldn't. It was too much there, and good spotting there by Cook as well as Graham to lift him up there. Cheekham adding a bit of weight too. There you go.
Holy guacamole. All right, 10 metres out. Cook waits for the play the ball. He passes left infield to Hame Sele. Give him the man of the match. Now he's a metre away from the try line. Play the ball. Cook. Pass. No. He pops David Mawali back under. Mawali trying to use his strength and size, but he's stopped there by Spencer Lenu primarily. Cook waits a dummy half. Passes left. Cameron Murray finds Cody Walker, but he's wrapped up beautifully by Stephen Crichton. Or maybe a flop by Jamin Salmon, but no. Oh, and he's holding his ankle, Cody Walker. Oh, he's staying down. Cody Walker's going to stay down. The referee's blown time off with 3 minutes to go, mate.
Oh, gee whiz. The Rabbitohs can ill afford the Charles Mitchell injury and Cody Walker too. Oh, no, that did not look good there, Wobbenjaw.
No, it didn't. His left leg, Cody Walker, that looks... We've seen that blown in MCL this year, man. But we play on. But I think he's going to get away with it. Cook finds Hame Sele. Yeah, we've seen that sort of leg folding action resulted in MCL, man, or worse. Elias passes right to Michael Cheekham. Michael Cheekham fighting for the try line. Last tackle now. Under 3 minutes remaining. Cook waits to dummy up. Goes to short side. Cut out pass to Mitchell. Mitchell passes to Tane Milne. Can he utilize his strength? No, he offloads. Mitchell's got the ball. Just basketballs to Campbell Graham. He's weaving, ducking, and he's going to be wrapped up beautifully. Nice defense by Penrith.
Oh, my goodness me. Bob and Joe, I can't get over that defense. Wow.
Hey, Richard, go watch the game then, mate. Go watch the game and turn us off.
And Edwards there with the ball in hand. And he's going to get dragged this time here, ironically. And Sonny Luke here with the ball. And he opts to go for a run. He goes for a run. And it's offside. Oh, here we go. 2 minutes to go. What's going to happen?
Well, hold the ball. Remember last time these two sides met? Back in the preliminary final, Penrith scored on the last play of that first half. Here we go.
Yeah, that's very true. Looking very reminiscent early. We'll see what happens. And a minute 38 to go in the clock here. Sonny Luke here looking right this time here. What's going to happen? Off to Sorensen on the ball in hand, who's been, he's been good. He's done the job for the Penrith Panthers. Can't complain there. And again, Sonny Luke with the ball in hand. And he's got to Cleary this time here. Cleary off to Leniu. And Leniu has been like a house of ice. Come on. And like raging ball. Oh, my gosh. Can you feel that? If you're not pumped, I don't know what will pump you up. But what a run. Cleary with the ball in hand here. Going up to Edwards. Edwards off to Crichton here. Crichton. Wobbling Joy. You called it, Wobbling Joy. You called it. What a try. And the Penrith Panthers turned defense into offense, into points. And that's all she wrote there. What a try there from the Penrith Panthers. And gee whiz, Leniu there, the ball starting it off with a bullocking run. And it finished off there again from none other than enemy number one, if you will, there, particularly when you're versing the Rabbitohs, Stephen Crichton, Wobbling Jaw.
Oh, the ghost of Crichton haunts South Sydney again. Strike me freaking pink. This is a great game. Oh, so Cleary out the back to Edwards. Then a lovely cutout pass to Steve Crichton. Crichton fends off on Tass and just is able to have enough speed to beat Latrell Mitchell and Alex Johnston. But that Crichton had a lot of work to do to get to that try line from 12 metres out. But that pass from Dylan Edwards was freaking beautiful, bro.
Man, that was a good ball. And you touched on it before as well, just quickly there, Wobbling Jaw. Tass, unfortunately, could not mark his man. But as we see the replay here of the absolute... I spoke of Leniu being a house on fire, and that's exactly what he was, a bullocking bull. And that led to this try here. And again, a beautiful Beautiful run here from Stephen Crichton. Oh, my goodness me. Wobman Joy, you touched on it too. I've just got to give you credit, but you did. You said it before. You talked about the prelim, and then you said the Penrith Panthers scored based on the dying minutes, seconds. Here you go.
Oh, the narrative is thick between these two clubs, man. It happens all the time. That just a continuation of narrative between these two clubs, man. So Nathan Cleary is not lining up for the kick off the ball.
No, he's not. And Stephen Crichton there is going to, as you see Alex Sutton there in the background, their legend there for the Rabbitohs, South Sydney legend. And Stephen Crichton here, sizing up the goal, sizing up the ball, and he creeps forward. Here we go. Goes for a kick. Whew. Oh, my goodness, and he gets it in as well.
Well, ladies and gents, there's been some bloody fantastic footy played so far in 2023. That first half of footy, I don't think there's too much better. We're going into halftime at 6 points all. What an absolutely amazing game of footy, hold the ball.
I've got to agree with you there as well, Wobman Joel. We've caught some really stellar games, don't you worry. But I'm going to say this is probably up there, one of them. Again, just what I can't get over that run from Spencer Leniu. He ran over a few players there, and Penrith Panthers, you can never really count them out. And just quickly as well, sorry, Wobman Joel, their defense, my goodness me.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the main reason why they were able to keep themselves in that game. I think South Sydney, again, they can feel pretty hard done by, mate. That I thought they were the better side in that first half. Would you agree with that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Probably early. I suppose you and I probably thought early, definitely not. But I think after or leading up to the try, they definitely had it in control ever since. So it's what Penrith Panthers do, though. It's what they do. They break hearts.
To everybody that's just starting to stream in now, thank you so much for choosing us to hear us listen to, and please leave your comments and thoughts about that first half of footy. There's a lot to talk about, guys, and please consider liking the content and subscribing to both of our channels as well. Let's go into the halftime stats, mate, as I just bring up the share screen here. So I'll just quickly refresh it. And we'll go into the team stats. Alrighty, so possession, 57% to 43% in favour of the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Completions, 91% to 80% in favour of the South Sydney Rabbitohs. The running meters, there's about a 40-metre running difference between the two. Line breaks, 2 apiece. Tackle breaks. Penrith, that's where they're doing well, 22 to 16. You shift down a little bit further. Offloads, they're doing well. I'll tell you what, you can't get over that piece of play that Spencer Leniu did just before halftime. What about that interchange of passing after Zach Hosking dropped the ball, and then the South Sydney Rabbitohs just ping-ponged it between each other, hold the ball?
Yeah, look, that was an amazing passage of play there. And again, just the quickness and the eyes up 40, if you will, from Latrell Mitchell, showing us just how skillful of a player he is. But again, just to add on that as well, that flick pass was sensational. I thought by all means he was tackled, but not the case. Beautiful pass out there. I believe it was Tass or no, Johnston who received the ball. But yeah, as you said, after that, that's when they moved over and scored a try. So good stuff there.
Oh, man. And because of that interchange of passing, Hosking dropped the ball, and then interchange between Walker, Tass, I think, and Latrell Mitchell, he was able to get that offload, that flick offload away to Johnston. He made himself 20, 30 odd meters. And on the ensuing next 60 seconds, Cook just caught out a tiring defense of the Penrith Panthers and just crashed his way over that try line. Like we've said, the Panthers defense has been real good tonight, but that sort of defense on their try line, that's not Penrith. That's not the Penrith we've known over the past 3 or 4 years now, hold the ball.
No, not at all. Yeah, no. So, apologies there, Wobban Jaw. No, not at all.
Oh, look, just quickly as well. We've got Paddy G in the house. Just here to hear hold the ball, talk about Roger Tuivasa-Sheck because happy men makes him happy. Look, would you care to touch on a little bit more about Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, HTB?
Yeah, I will do. And apologies there for the mind blank there, Bob and Joe. Yeah, look. Just on Roger Tuivasa-Sheck there, just quickly. Look, it's something that came out of the blue. I won't lie. Obviously, there were little rumors, perhaps, but to actually see it concrete, it's good. But at the same time, as well, and I suppose I don't only pose this to you, Bob and Joe, but to others as well. You've got to think of the greater context. Now, granted, we still have the season to go, so I don't want to rush too forward. But in this case, I will. There's a lot of questions to be asked of Roger Tuivasa-Sheck coming back in the squad. Who's going to be the fullback? Is it going to be him, or is it going to be Charles Klukstad? What's going to happen with Sean Johnson's contract next year? Is he going to get renewed or not? Right? Because part of me thinks if he's coming back, then there might be some sort of clause in there that probably Sean Johnson gets signed, re-signed. I don't know. Another thing as well, who's going to go, right? Cap space. And another thing as well, just a last little point as well to bring up, captaincy. Is it going to be Toy Harris? Is it going to be RTS? Yeah. Again, those are some of the questions there. But yeah, I'm happy. But I suppose at the same time, as we all know, there's always a push and pull effect and something's going to give. So there you go. But I'm happy. Bring it on.
Man, it just when we thought the Warriors weren't already one of the great talking points of this season so far, oh man, it is Warriors conversations all weekend long, bro. That is for sure. So just going into some of the stats now for the South Sydney Rabbitohs, Latrell Mitchell ran 10 times. I didn't think he ran that many times, but yeah, he was quite solid in that first half. Campbell Graham, again, keeping on his fantastic season. I got to look at my man here, Hame Sele. He was chosen to start the game in favour of Thomas Burgess, and he has repaid the faith. Last week, Davey Mawale just about had the game of his career, the young man. Hame Sele now is having the game of his career. 14 runs, 109 running meters, man. Absolutely sensational stuff from Hame Sele. And Hold the Ball will be back in due course, but just got to give Hame Sele an enormous rap there, man. Just absolutely phenomenal first half and paying back the faith to coach Jason Demetrio. Liam Porter, hi there, matey. Thank you very much for tuning in and saying g'day. And Flash Blue, Chance is a better fullback than Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. That is a massive call, Flash Blue. I'm assuming you didn't see Roger Tuivasa-Sheck's 2018 season. But yeah, it's a struck match between Chance and Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. And as we Hold the Ball back online here, man, I was just wobbling me jaw about Hame Sele's effort in that first half. And if you didn't catch it just then, we've got Hame Sele with 14 runs for 109 running meters. And going into his tackle counts, let's see if we can't find his tackle counts. So Hame Sele made 14 tackles in that first half and did not miss one at all. I think Hame Sele has been monstrously good for South Sydney Rabbitohs, bro.
No, look, I agree with you. He's made some really good, strong runs. Again, defensively, he's been sound. He's been that added punch they definitely need, especially, and I don't like to go there, but I want to bring it up again, especially if Koloamatangi not playing, right?
Yep.
I'm not saying he exchanges. I'm not saying he fills the gap. I'm just saying he adds to what's been taken away from the Rabbitohs, so to speak. So he's been sensational, and you mentioned his name so many times, the Waldman Draw, and there's a reason for it. He's been active, he's been in there, and he's been so good for the Rabbitohs first half. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So I think something about Penrith. I'm about to say something that's just going to come straight off the bat. Hold the Ball. What's your opinion when I say this? I think the South Sydney Rabbitohs forwards have been so monstrously good over Penrith to the fact that I think they're missing James Fisher-Harris tonight, Penrith. I don't know why, but I think just tonight they're missing James Fisher-Harris's intensity, his leadership as well. And I think Moses Leota has actually been contained as well. So I think their forward pack is just getting a real tough test this year. Maybe their toughest test so far this year, man.
Yeah, look, I agree. And it's a credit to James Fisher-Harris that you bring his name up in the sense that they do miss him, because he is that type of player that that obviously brings the Penrith Panthers forward. He adds so much, and you mentioned he's a leader. In saying that, though, however, granted, obviously, Leota, unfortunately for the Penrith Panthers, has been getting out-muscled, and full credit to the Rabbitohs. I will say, though, just in defense of the Penrith Panthers, and I know something we'll touch on, and I suppose you already touched on just quickly, but just how defensively sound the forwards have been in comparison to, I think, the Rabbitohs forwards. Maybe that might be an unfair assessment, but even though the Penrith Panthers have probably been losing the battle, I still think defensively they're just a better team in the forward pack, in my opinion.
Yeah. Shifting over into Mitch Kenny now, man. Mitch Kenny is just... we've seen him play lock. We've seen him play second row a handful, a couple of times so far this year, mate. And he is a good hooker. I think any club would be lucky to have him. But Sonny Luke came on and made a huge difference to their attacking structures, bro.
Yeah, look, I think you and I have caught a previous Panthers game where we had sort of had the same similar talk. We understand what Mitch Kenny brings, but we absolutely know what Sonny Luke can bring to the team as well. And again, with all due respect, I absolutely like Mitch Kenny's game, but yes, as you mentioned, with Sonny Luke, when he comes in, sparks start to fly. Things just happen. We don't know why, but again, granted in saying that, there's a lot to say about versatility, which Mitch Kenny does add to the team, which is good to see. And I think it's going to pay dividends in the second half, just quietly.
Oh, yeah. And you mentioned on the physicality of the game, I reckon a dozen players combined from each side have come off second best or holding their jaw as they're trying to play the ball. But we saw two instances where Latrell Mitchell was holding his groin. Now, it's yet to be confirmed anything. I mean, we're watching this game on mute as well, and there's nothing that we can see. But Latrell Mitchell, I think he may have just copped a hit to the nether region, so there's nothing potentially to fear in that regard. But Cody Walker looked like his left leg had been snapped, like it folded at a 90-degree angle just about, didn't it, hold the ball? But he played on, and sometimes in rugby league, you do get lucky in those instances where your leg or your arm or whatever ends up in the weirdest, most awkward position, bro. And yeah, he was lucky to get away with that because it looked nasty for half a second on Cody Walker.
Yeah, look, I agree. I was wincing. I did not want to see that. And I'm hopeful that it's okay. Sometimes we know as well, incidents like that. I know as well, the recent knee injury as well that left me in crutches. The adrenaline can sometimes start pumping through you, and you don't realize until, I suppose, moments later, sometimes even minutes or a few minutes later. And I'm hoping that for Cody Walker, he's A-okay, and he actually returns second half.
Yep. And just while I've got the Panthers board up here as well, man. I mean, Isaiah Yeo, I don't think he's been quiet, but again, I think he's been contained. Zach Hoskins only made the 2 runs for 17 meters as well. So, look, I know the Rabbitohs have finished that half with 57% possession in favor of them, but yeah, their forwards need to get their hands more on the ball. I mean, Scott Sorensen, he's got himself 6 runs, and so too Isaiah Yeo. But more to the point, Moses Leota's only ran twice and was only able to make 9 meters in that first half. So that's what I'm talking about, man. I think Moses Leota has been contained. I think James Fisher-Harris's intensity and leadership experience is missing, particularly in this game against South Sydney. So, oh, man, I tipped Penrith this week, mate. But I'd had it in me bones about bloody South Sydney. But we are where we are, mate. And I tipped Penrith. But at the moment, if South Sydney can keep on keeping on, they're going to go bloody well in this second half. And just quickly, we got Liam Porter in the chat. Who's going to go to the grand final this year, fellas? Oh, man. Team 2 could play Team 10 right now. Such is the closeness of this competition so far, man. And Flash Blue's just come in. He's changed his chip. Flash Blue has been saying all friggin' year it's going to be a Broncos-Raiders grand final. It's a Warriors Raiders grand final this year. I'll buy me ticket to that. Hold the Ball will be there, bloody. Oh, man. I don't even know what Hold the Ball will do if Warriors make the grand final this year.
Oh, I'll be there yesterday, basically. I'll be there yesterday.
Oh man, but maybe 2024, you'll see hold the ball at the grand final, because just in case if you're tuning in and you don't know, Roger Tuivasa Sheck is going back to Mount Smart Stadium to play for the New Zealand Warriors for the next 3 years, starting next year, and hold the ball in the rest of the Warriors community. They're going to have to start building some more infrastructure to build bigger train lines, because that train station, that bandwagon, it's going to get freaking mighty next year, bro. It's going to be the biggest Warriors bandwagon in the club's history next year, bro.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, all aboard, all aboard.
Oh, man. Well, so we've got the Penrith Panthers just walking back out onto a core stadium right now. Again, that was one of the best halves of footy that we've seen this year. And if that sort of quality continues on in the second half, we're looking at arguably the game of the season so far, mate. And as you touched on before, hold the ball, you and I have called some absolute wacky-do matches, mate. But this might be just about up there, bro. So I'm so looking forward to this second half, mate. Do you reckon? Well, what do you reckon? Souths or Panthers? What do you reckon?
Oh, look, in all honesty, I think Penrith Panthers get up and they run away with this just quietly, in my opinion. That's what I think.
Yep. Oh,
what do you reckon, Bob?
Oh, no. South Sydney have been playing so well. And just quickly, as we see South Sydney enter the paddock, once again, there was a stat up there that was 22 missed tackles I'll just get it up here. I don't want to tell a lie just in case. It was missed tackles 22 to 17. So South Sydney missed 22 tackles in that first half, man. So they need to wrap them up. So we're awaiting kickoff here. Flash Blues changed his chip. Raiders, Broncos, GF. All right. So 6-all. Waiting for resumption of the second half, ladies and gents. And Rabbitohs kick off. Take it away. Hold the ball.
Here we go. Second half footy is on and it's back. And here we go. And Spencer Leniu again, who finished it off in the first half, is going to start it off in the second. And off to Sunia Turuva here. And it looks like the Penrith Panther, they got a bit of a decent run there, about 8 odd meters in the exchange there. Suddenly looking left, right, center, telling the ref to hurry up. And off to Mitch Kenny here, someone we spoke about as well during the halftime break. And he's going to add some more runs, I'm sure, this half. Off to, here we go. And a good run here. Good run here by, apologies there, forgot the guy's name. And going out left here, Isaiah Yeo, the ball in hand. Jamin Salmon, apologies. And Yo there. And fifth and last there, over the halfway line as well. And a big kick here by Nathan Cleary.
And it's taken well there by Alex Johnson, but a good run by Jamin Salmon. So they start their first set of the second half, 5 meters short of the 20-meter line. Oh, and Spencer Leniu might have copped a head clash. Referee's got to pause time here. Leniu went down dramatically. He might have copped a head clash. So we just need to wait up for a sec. When he has been cut open, Leniu has been cut open on the right eyebrow. Let's see what happens here. When he made contact with Mitch Kenny's face, and Kenny looks like he copped a dirty fart to the nose as well, just quietly. So, alrighty, waiting for a resumption of play. Balls with, Mitch Kenny has been split on the bridge of the nose as well, man. So, that's an unfortunate start for both. Just an unfortunate start for Penrith, unfortunately, man. Alrighty. Just waiting for resumption. Kenny's going to have to get cleaned up. That's an unfortunate way to start the second half, hold the ball.
Absolutely. But in saying that, thankfully, it's not like a concussion where they've got to be taken off the field here. It's just a bit of an accidental bump and bruise, if you will. And our play will definitely resume here.
Alrighty. They're about 25 meters away from their own try line, South Sydney, as they restart the game, and Murray advances it over the 30-meter line. Will play the ball midfield. Cook passes right of the ruck, a flat pass to Hame Sele, and Sele takes it over the 40-meter line by a few meters. Cook asking for a horizontal tackle, and Sele does get up a little bit gingerly, actually. The ball goes infield, left of the ruck, towards David Mawali, and he is tackled on the halfway line. Cook finds Ilias. Ilias puts the kick in on the last tackle.
And gathered just there by Turova. Good pressure there by Graham as well as Walker. And again here, Luai off to Isaac Tango, and he's wrapped up well. There. Going again, second tackle set here. Sonia Turova getting the ball in hand. They make about 15-odd meters in the last couple of runs there. And Sonny Luke here, the ball in hand, creeping up here about 15-odd meters here from the halfway line here through the hands of Dylan Edwards off to To'o. To'o tries to dart his way through, and he does, but he's tackled well there by Walker as well as Arrow. And our fourth tackle set here, just over the halfway line here. Edwards with the ball in hand, pass it off to Yo. Bit of a standing start and an offload as well to Edwards, who tries to find his way through. And he's running the ball again, doesn't get tackled here. Isaac Dunn with the ball in hand, 300 meters here, off the inside pass here, off to Sunia Turuva. Turuva here with the ball in hand, and he gets tackled 20 meters out from the try line here. Just something out of nothing here. Sonny Luke with the ball in hand, off to Nathan Cleary. Goes for a trip and kick and run.
Oh, what hands by Latrell Mitchell. And Latrell Mitchell looks like he's a bit sore, but what a great save by Mitchell. Play the ball. Walker passes left to the right to Tass. Good strong carry. Gets tackled on the 10-meter line. Tass plays the ball. Mitchell passes blinds or short side to Alex Johnston, and he's only able to make 5 meters. It's third tackle. They're still inside their own 20, but not anymore, as David Mawali makes a 15-meter run there, stopped on the 30-meter line. Fantastic carry. Cook passes left on the short side to Arrow. Arrow just dragging Panthers players with him over the 40-meter line. Cook finds Lachlan Ilias on the last tackle, and he takes it or drives it downfield.
Here we go. Oh, my goodness. A bit of a juggle there from Brian To'o. The wrong game to be juggling, that's for sure. And he gets tackled there, wrapped up well there by the Rabbitohs. I think the Penrith Panthers will probably gain a bit of, a bit of momentum for that previous set there. So we'll see what happens here. Through the hands of Luai, off to Sorensen. Sorensen, instead of passing the ball, takes the hit, and he's hit well there by Tane Milne. And Luai now off to Isaac Tango. And the Penrith Panthers making some good meters here in this exchange. But here we go.
Oh, that's a 50-50. Because did Tango try to no, play on. Sorry, take over.
Wow. You'd be filthy if you're a Rabbitohs fan, that's for sure. Inside ball here, off to Leniel, just on the halfway line here. Just Sonny Luke here, the ball in hand, goes up to right here. Yo, off to Cleary, off to Salmon, and Salmon's going to just take the hit here, and he's going to try and drag the legs, but he's well tackled there by Walker, as well as Arrow and Tass, who just leaves him behind. Fifth and last here, 47 meters gain. Clear of the ball, big up and under kick here. What's going to happen?
Taken nicely there by Latrell Mitchell, and he is just swarmed upon, and particularly by Dylan Edwards on the 10-meter line on the far left edge. Johnston passes right to Tass. Tass, another really gnarly carry, but the Panthers defense is driving him back into his own 10-meter zone now. Play the ball. And it's Tane Milne who darts out a dummy half on the left-hand side, and the Panthers driving back a meter or so again. Third tackle. Walker decides to go down the short side and is able to make 20 meters. Great run by Cody Walker. That is a game changer, a momentum swinger. Here's Jai Arrow to advance it. And he offloads it. Oh, but it's been knocked on there, and it's in the hands of the Penrith Panthers on the ball.
Gee whiz. They try to go for a risky play there. But anyway, yeah, too much. Definitely agree there, Walden Joel. Too much there. Brian top of the ball. And again, the Penrith Panthers, favorable attacking position now. 40 meters up from the try line here. What's going to happen? Second tackle set here. Sonny Luke at the ball. Goes up to Edwards. Edwards off to Luai. Luai's going to skip around here. Off to Tango. Overlap here. Sonia Turova. He's going to run inside, though. 30 meters up from the try line. No, he's going to run the ball hand, but is tackled well there by Ilias, who grabs him by the shirt there. Third tackle set here. Off to Sonny Luke. Now Cleary. Going out right here again, Sonia Turove of the ball, the King Bull, if you will. And again, it's not hard to miss him there when he's running that ferociously. Fourth tackle set here. Penrith Panthers, 20-meter line here. Through Yo, off to Nathan Cleary. Goes for a trip kick instead. What's going to happen? They're all chasing.
Oh, and Latrell Mitchell had to play at it. Wow.
Can I just quickly say something, Wobbenjaw?
Yeah,
Is
man.
Latrell Mitchell carrying injury because he hasn't been involved in the early exchanges of the second half?
No, I don't think so, man. He probably is a bit ginger, but I think it's only about 7 minutes old, man. So I reckon he's just trying to work his way into the game, bro. Back into the game,
there.
sorry.
No, you're right. No worries there. And Penrith Panthers doing well to add pressure. Now, we all know what Penrith Panthers love to do. They love to defend the heck out of you until it becomes annoying, and they love to ambush you here. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. We all know what Wobbenjaw thinks about Latrell Mitchell and his kicks.
Yeah. Far out! It's dead set a 20% success rate when Mitchell goes for a short goal line dropout. And we asked the question in that first half, man, do you go for 2 or take the tap? If I'm Penrith, I'm going the 2, and that's exactly what they're doing, mate. Dead set, hold the ball.
Yeah, look, we all know. If you watch us enough, we all know how Wobbenjaw feels about Latrell Mitchell's short drop-offs. It's simple as this. Just kick the ball long. And there you go. Look, Penrith Panthers will definitely get the 2 points here, but I'll tell you what, they probably could have scored a try possibly, so you probably take that. But in saying that, yeah, not the best option there from Latrell, but Penrith Panthers will be loving this, and look, early exchanges. It's fair to say they've got the momentum swinging their way, Wobbenjaw.
But let's you just touched on it. Then let's think about that. Latrell Mitchell could score a 2-point field goal from a diagonal angle from 45 meters out. If Latrell Mitchell booted the bastard as hard as he could, it'd go 60 meters on the fly. Why is he going for this short goal line dropout? Kick it as hard as you can next time, son. I can call him son because I'm an old bugger and he's much younger than I am. So, son, kick it. Kick the stitching out of the leather next time. Fair dinkum.
Look, I agree with you, Wobbenjaw. He's got one of the most powerful boots. What's happened here, Wobbenjaw?
You don't see that often, Murray walking on the sideline, mate.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Sorry, that threw me off guard there. Spencer Lanius. Oh my good rugby league. Oh, they just love it. Loai there the ball, and inward is Sonia Turuva. And I'll tell you what though, hang on. Hang on. He's complaining of a crusher tackle here, Sonia Turuva, and we've got to be careful here. Just hang on. I just want to see the replay. There. Accidental, but that's a crusher right there, right, Wobbenjaw? Accidental.
It is.
It sucks.
And would not want to be more than just a penalty, bro.
Oh, yeah, definitely a penalty. Oh, look, the NRL need to mitigate. They're going to have rules that mitigate, like consider other factors as well. They need to do it because, granted, it's a penalty, but geez, that sucks.
Yeah, definitely. That's not a pure crusher tackle as we've seen, man. That's not what they're trying to eliminate from the game. But no, I'm in complete agreement with you, bro.
Anyway, look at that, Wobbenjaw. So look the amount of meters they've gained from that kick. Anyway, Sonia Turuva again, 40 meters out now. The Penrith Panthers on the front foot here, and oh goodness, not looking good early. And Yo with the ball in hand off to Mitch Kenny, and Mitch Kenny has added so much spark to the Penrith Panthers attack here. And about 20 meters now. Jermaine Salmon there with the ball in hand, and a set restart too. Goodness me. Sonny Luke with the ball in hand here. Going out left this time here. Yo, off to Luai, who skips his way through, darting his way through beautifully as well, I might add. And Isaiah Yo as well. The hard, rugged captain is there's nothing pretty about him, but he's definitely going to give you his all there. And a good composed set there from the captain. Third tackle set here. Sonny Luke goes out left. Knock on from Sorensen.
Oh, it's going to be a knock on South Sydney. Is it?
Nah, it's Rabbitohs ball. Hang on, Nathan Cleary is going to say that Rabbitohs touches first. That's what I'm assuming.
No, so it's a captain. It's a South Sydney captain's challenge. So it has been ruled South Sydney touch the ball first, And I'll tell you what, Campbell Graham, this is going to work badly because Campbell Graham actually was holding Scott Sorensen before Sorensen had an opportunity to catch the ball.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's a penalty. It's a penalty.
Yep. You just go for 2? What do you reckon? You just go for 2 away? Just bite at the... What do you reckon? You go for 2 or do you go for points? Go for some tries.
Well, we saw a team last week decide to take the 2 and go 4 up in front. So I'm not too sure.
Oh, no. We're going to run it.
What we're going to do here.
And Sorensen with the ball about 5 meters out now. And the Penrith Panthers here with the ball in hand, looking hot at the moment here for Spencer Leniu. And he'll do well to keep himself composed, not to try and rush things here. Try and settle it down a bit. And here we go, going out to Yo through the hands of Mitch Kenny. Oh, darting close, but well tackled there by Arrow as well as Cook. Going out right here, Sonny Luke off to Edwards. Crichton. Oh, a bit of a juggle there, but he's well handled there. Well handled by Cartwright as well as Walker there. Going out left this time here. Ned clear the ball in hand. 4th tackle set here. Goodness me, flipped over. And about 5 meters off here of the ball in hand. Last tackle set here. Cleary off to Tango.
Oh, good hands. Oh, Mitchell with a great tackle. Nathan Cleary got absolutely snapped in half. And on the next play, he was back in the line again, throwing that cutout pass to Tango. Oh, Cleary, a tough moment that nearly worked wonders for the Panthers. But what a tackle by Latrell Mitchell, bro. Graham now, is tackled on the 10-meter line as we see Tass wiping blood away from his left cheekbone. Here's Tane Milne advancing it over the 20-meter line. Oh, tough stuff here from South Sydney, bro. But, gee whiz, Hame Sele now being met by Nathan Cleary on the 30-meter line. Oh, I think there's a call of a knock-on. Knock-on, South Sydney. Hame Sele doesn't deserve that. He's been fantastic, but maybe that's a result of fatigue, mate. But Hame Sele, if that's your only blemish, mate, you've still just about been man of the match, bro. He's been fantastic. That's unfortunate for Sele.
Yeah, no, I
agree
with you there, Waldman.
Oh, that's not... Oh, did I muck that up? No, it is Sele. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah. Agree with you there, Waldman, unfortunately, but that's the game. That's the game of rugby league. Sometimes it has brutal. No care. It has no care sometimes, and unfortunately, Hame Sele falling victim there. Unfortunately, but in saying that, he's been good nonetheless. However, on the outside of the coin here, Penrith Panthers favorable attacking position as they feed the scrum here through Luai with the ball off to Sonia Turuva here, and look for the Rabbitohs. Look for the Panthers to try and go out wide. I just reckon quietly, and our first tackle set here. Isaiah Yo, oh, look at the captain go. I'll tell you what, he's definitely rising in stock in the second half, that's for sure. And Sonny Luke here going out to Spencer Leniu, and Leniu is just going to keep on giving until he cannot give again as he gets absolutely thrown on his backside there, and a good tackle there by the Rabbitohs. Sonny Luke now going out left this time here through Cleary, and he goes for a kick here, darting kick, well collected though.
Well done, Tane Milne. Again, another 4th tackle kick. Oh, is this a penalty? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Campbell Graham now got the ball. Another tough carry. He takes it up over the 10-meter line by a meter or 2. All right, second tackle now. On the far right edge, the ball comes left of the ruck to Tane Milne. Milne is met there solidly by Jamin Salmon. Salmon's leg is caught awkwardly, but he plays on anyway. Oh, it's a penalty to South Sydney. Oh, they were offside, Penrith Panthers. Here we go. All righty. We are 14 minutes into this second half, guys. And please consider going to Hold the Balls channel to subscribe and like his content, and conversely for me as well, guys. Thank you very much for choosing us to watch and listen to it this time. Thank you very much. All right. So play resumes inside Penrith's territory, and the ball is with Saluka Fafita. Saluka Fafita is on the paddock now. That's his first carry of the game. Play the ball, 40-meter line, midfield. The ball is with Jai Arrow. Jai Arrow bumps off Jamin Salmon initially, but Salmon comes back in and finishes off his job. 30 meters out now, midfield. Cook passes right of the ruck to Ilias. Ball's with Walker. Out the back to Graham. Graham fends off Tungo. Advances forward a little bit more, but is stopped ultimately by Dylan Edwards. Third tackle, far right edge of South Sydney's attacking line. Ball comes back infield to Ilias. Saluka Fafita. Saluka Fafita goes over the 10-meter line. Midfield, they're only about 7 meters out here, South Sydney. Can they hit straight back? Cook passes left of the ruck. Murray's back on the field. Walker, Mitchell, triple cutout past Alex Johnston, and he's tackled well there by both Crichton and To'o. Last tackle, play the ball. Cartwright's out there. Cody Walker kicks. Crossfield kick, a high one too. Up for, it falls to Jerome Luai, nearly to South Sydney, but the call is a knock on Penrith Panthers.
Gee whiz. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I need to see the play just a bit slower there as we get a chance to do so now. I think there was a knockback, in my opinion. I may be wrong, but that's a knockback. What do you reckon, Wobben Jaw?
Well, they got the challenge and time's elapsed. Surely.
Yeah, they should have used it because there was a knockback. I think there was a knockback.
Again, it's such a close game. 24 minutes remaining, bro. You got to keep that captain's challenge, in my opinion, in my philosophy, for as long as you freaking can. So here's Tane Milne feeding the ball through the middle of the scrum. Down the back to Ilias. Cody Walker cut out past to Mitchell. Mitchell runs, and he scores in the far left corner for South Sydney. South Sydney hits straight back, and Mitchell makes up for that short goal line dropout error, costing the South Sydney Rabbitohs 2 points against Penrith. And through his efforts from the scrum, they're now up 10 points to 8, bro. Marvelous hit back from South Sydney, bro.
Yeah, no, that was a good try. Absolutely. And again, I'm not surprised that it's Latrell Mitchell there headlining that try there, as we see him basically just put his body on the line there as he just virtually dives forward and straight into the Penrith try there. Good try there from the Rabbitohs, but something they definitely needed here. Good response there by the Rabbitohs. Wow. Teared them apart, actually. Oh, man. Good try there from Latrell Mitchell.
Oh, definitely, bro. And I'll tell you what, there's a fella that I want to give a rap to as well, and he's been put under all sorts of pressure in all sorts of different ways, is Tane Milne. Nathan Cleary put in that fourth tackle kick, and Tane Milne was able to rescue it. Same too with Latrell Mitchell as well, man. Yeah, dude, Tane Milne has been a difference with being able to defuse these high bombs from Nathan Cleary and or Jerome Luai, man. And Nathan Cleary scored that try and just flung the pill straight at Nathan Cleary, as to say, get that one up, you son of a gun. Wow, that's a good bit of fire too. Wow.
I'll tell you what, though, it's going to be interesting. It's interesting to see how the Rabbitohs now, in turn, now that they've scored a try, can they keep up the momentum? Can they be composed? Can they be that team that settle things down, so to speak? And again, I suppose, flip side, Penrith Panthers, how can they try and regain the lead back? And it's going to be interesting. But we see here Latrell Mitchell sizing things up.
And it's gone across the face, unfortunately. And we just saw then Latrell Mitchell's points is on 997. If he can score one try, or if he can score 2 goals in the next 22 minutes, he goes over 1,000 points in his career. Can he achieve that in this game tonight, man? Wouldn't that be freaking special, bro?
It would be. It would absolutely be, particularly a superstar like him. Look, as someone who took Penrith, I will have to wait and see.
Oh, man. All right, here we go. So Penrith Panthers kick off, and the Rabbitohs are running left to right of your television sets, and Jairo, he's had a strong game again, takes it a couple of meters over the 10-meter line, and here's Saluka Fafita with a strong carry. Well done to him. About 10 or so meters, about 25 meters away from his own try line. Cook passes left of the ruck to Jed Cartwright. Cartwright advances it over the 30-meter line by 5 meters. Here's Cameron Murray with just a straight, hard run, man, and he's going to be stopped on the halfway line midfield, about a 15-meter carry there. Cook passes left of the ruck to Saluka Fafita, again advancing it by 11 or 12 meters. Well done, Saluka Fafita. This is a great set after points, and here's like an Ilias putting up the big bomb.
And a big kick. Here we go. Who's going to receive it? Oh, Edwards does, and he's met well there by Tass, who's been on fire, I think, this game. And off to Brian To'o. To'o now the ball, and he just goes around. He sort of like goes around the outskirts and gains a few meters there, actually. I'd say he probably gained about 15 odd meters in that run there. And Cleary now off to a Hoskin, ball up to Crichton, who slips away. Oh, my goodness me. And is tackled by Penrith Jr. there, Jed Cartwright there with the ball in hand. Going out left this time round here, off to Dylan Edwards. Edwards darts around, but is grabbed there and tackled. Here we go, fourth tackle set here over the halfway line here, about 40 meters up from the try line here. Live the ball in hand, goes out the other way, skipping this time, darting through, trying to find some gaps in that defense, no doubt, trying to look for an offload, but as well tackled there. Fifth and last here as well for the Penrith Panthers. And off to Cleary here. Here we go.
Yeah, and it's taken there by Alex Johnson. He nearly broke the line there, and he plays the ball on the 10-meter line. Ball's with Isaiah Tass now, and he's met solidly. That's a great defensive play by Mitch Kenny. Isaiah Tass needed to hit the ball up with a bit more pepper than Tane Milne here, trying to help him out. But the Penrith Panthers, that defense, bro, just starting to turn the screws here. It's being stopped just short of the 20-meter line. Here's Jed Cartwright, able to take it just shy of the 30-meter line. Jed Cartwright's a bit sore and sorry. He's a bit slow to get back up to his feet. And he's cut above the right eye. So we'll have to wait and see for a replay potentially. But time has been stopped, and it's just a head clash with Nathan Cleary. It's just an accidental head clash with Nathan Cleary.
Okay. I'll tell you what, man. I'm enjoying seeing the Mo's on display. I'm enjoying it. A few of the players are sporting some really good Mo's, and I'm just going to say, someone who loves mustaches myself, I'm loving what I'm seeing there, Walton Jaw.
Oh, mate. Mate, you're the poster boy for bloody mustaches, if not Campbell Graham, bro. Absolutely. And just quietly, I'm not kidding, bro. Don't think I've seen so much blood in one game so far this year. It's been a really torrid, tough game of footy, bro. Wow, what an absolute game tonight. We're just seeing Jed Cartwright getting wrapped up like a mummy for a bit here. But 10 points to 8, bro. 20 minutes to go. Don't know, man. I think South Sydney have got the momentum at the moment, but you just know that Penrith can it took them, 78 minutes to get into the game last week. They can just turn it on at the click of a finger. So, and just to the 25 people that are in the chat right now, thank you so much for choosing us to watch and listen to at this time. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. So we're just waiting for resumption of play, guys. Fourth tackle. Still getting wrapped up is Jed Cartwright. Fourth tackle, Cook waits for dummy half, and he gets the ball, passes right to Saluka Fafita, and Saluka Fafita, that is, takes 8 meters out of the Panthers line. And here's Ilias, and he's under all sorts of pressure, but is able to get the kick away.
There we go. A lot of pressure there for sure. Penrith Panthers trying to switch things up here. Edwards there with the ball, makes about a good 20-odd meters in the exchange there. Bumps off, a little bit of a bump off there on Walker as well. Clear with blood trickling down his face again. And Brian Tottle there is just going to make some hard carries. And here's where you usually see the Penrith Panthers try to strike again, if you will, particularly in the latter half and of the second. So we'll see what happens. Again, over the halfway line here through Hoskins. And again, out left this time, Rhea. Off to Edwards, straight off to Luai. Luai, the ball in hand now. Skipping around, darting around, and Tango.
Oh, man, Tungo just drops it cold. That's a poor error from a really good, really good quality player who's got such a bright future ahead of him, man. Poor error. And just quickly, just while we're on it, Jerome Luai was looking for Isaac Tungo. I don't think Jerome Luai has been bad tonight. I think this is just another game so far this year that's sort of proving that he's missing Viliami Kikau's experience and punch quite a lot, bro. But yeah, I don't think Jerome Luai has been bad tonight at all, man. It's just a really tough game. So here we are. Tane Milne feeds the ball through the scrum again, goes out to Ilias, ball's in the hands. Ball is with the hands of Cody Walker, and he's tackled on halfway. Cook passes right of the ruck to Saluka Fafita, but he's met very quickly, but he's able to forge his way to the 40-meter line. Midfield, second tackle. Rabbitohs running left to right. Cook left to Cody Walker. Now it's in the hands of Isaiah Tass around the bend pass to Alex Johnston, and it's 6 again here for the South Sydney Rabbitohs. First tackle on the far left edge. They're 10 meters out. Ball is with Cody Walker, and he just pops it off to Jai Arrow. They're going to set up here. Oh, that's a bloody heavy shot there from Lindsay Smith, I think it was, around the legs of Jai Arrow, and he doesn't like it at all too. Cameron Murray's got the ball, goes out the back to Ilias with Latrell Mitchell. He fends away from Tungo, fends away from Taruva, passes it to Campbell Graham, and he's stopped there by Jerome Luai primarily. Holy guacamole. Mitchell wet to dummy half, passes left. Big pass to Cook, big pass to Murray. And it just a bit too low for Cody Walker to grab. And is now in the hands of Isaiah Tass, but Cleary's trying to strip the ball, and Rabbitohs Isaiah Tass gets away from Cleary. Fourth tackle now. Damien Cook finds the Luca Fafita. They lost about 10 metres there on that play, did South Sydney. They're 20 metres away. Fifth tackle now. Cook decides to go left from midfield, finds Ilias, goes out the back to Walker. Walker puts in a chip kick, but it goes straight into the breadbasket of Stephen Crichton. Crichton goes 10. Crichton goes 20. He's ducking, weaving, and he's tackled there eventually by Damien Cook. Panthers on the attack.
Oh, my goodness. It's all happening here. Law have the ball through here. Salmon here, just over the halfway line now. Goodness me, I thought we were going to see something that's going to be replicate to what Stephen Crichton has done before in the past against the Rabbitohs. It's so near the ball there. Third tackle set is about to get tackled there. And the Penrith Panthers, again, marching up forward here through the hands here of Mitch Kenny, who's now back at hooking position here for Yo. Again, Lindsay Smith coming off the bench there. And Kenny there directing the troops around. And Yo with the ball again, who's been very frantic, very good this half. And a bit of a dummy run as well there from Nathan Cleary. Noticeable as well is the black headband around his head there. 74 metres gain here for Luai. And about 10 metres through the thing. The attack on play here. Yo off to Cleary here. Fifth and last still. Goes for a chip.
Oh, no! Oh, knock on!
Oh!
No, knock on. Knock on. This is going to be a scrum to Penrith. I don't think this is going to be a try. I think Tungo knocked it on before he touched the ball down in the try line area, bro.
I think he scores it. I think he scored it.
Holy moly.
I think he scores it, actually, in my opinion, there, Wobbenjaw.
Great play by Luai.
Very frantic, all over the place. But again, yeah, Luai and Nathan Cleary setting the tone there. So knock on there by Chikam, and I think it was a clean click there from Isaac Tango, in my opinion. I think. Seeing the replay.
Oh.
What do you reckon, Wobbenjaw? I see a bit of a wobble there, actually. I do.
We're waiting for it to be confirmed. I'd like to see. I'm looking to wait and see it from a different angle, and I think we're about to get the angle here. So it ricochets off Lachlan Ilias. Paul Michael Cheekham can't collect it. Goes through the hands of Milne.
Try. I think it's a try.
No, the bunker's getting involved, bro.
All right, here we go. So obviously the Penrith Panthers will get the ball back regardless.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's a try.
Yeah, no.
There is
That's
zero separation.
That's classified as a clean grab, right?
I'm sure it is. As soon as he touches it, it's just Velcro-like grip.
That's my understanding.
Or no. Oh, wow. I'm sure it just straight away Velcros to him.
What's the bunker seeing or interpreting that's different from us, Wobbenjaw?
I don't know, mate, but I said at the start, we tried last time between Rabbitohs Panthers, and we were none from freaking 5. Now tonight, I think we're about 1 from 4. So Penrith Panthers get the ball back, I'm sure, here. Or what's going to happen?
It's Penrith Panthers' ball.
Well, Ilias is walking around with a pill in his hands.
Why is he? Wobbenjaw, what's going on?
I am so sorry. I do not get that at all. I haven't had any beers. I ain't hit me head today. I got no idea. Play the ball now. All right, play the ball. Tass, Cook passes right. Oh, what a tackle on Burgess by Lindsay Smith. Burgess plays the ball on the 20-meter line midfield. Ball goes to Jed Cartwright. He takes it up 10 meters. Oh, he nearly dropped the ball. Cook. Oh, I'll tell you who did. I'll tell you who did drop the freaking ball. Latrell Mitchell, bro. Oh, man. But hold the ball. I don't get the call from the bunker.
I don't understand it either, Wobman Joe. There was clearly two facets there where we saw knock on from Cheekham to Milne. And it was still there. Anyway, look, it doesn't matter. There's a cliche saying, I'm going to throw it out here. The footy gods made sure justice was at the end there. So here we go again. Attacking ball here. Cleary off to Dungo here. Finds a gap. And he's running the ball in hand. Panthers here with the Penrith Panthers with the front foot here. 15 minutes to go in the second half of the game here. Mitch Kenny goes out to Yo off the inside here to Leota. And Wobman Jaw spoke about how many meters he made in the first half. And I think he's probably doubled that, if not made equivalent too. So again, Mitch Kenny with the ball in hand. Goes out left this time here. And Jermaine Salmon is hitting a good, clean, beautiful tackle there by Cheekham. Third in tackles here. Off to Yo, through the hands here of Edwards, off to Crichton, try! And that's all you need. We speak about nightmares. You mentioned nightmares. You speak of hauntings, and Stephen Crichton is always there, isn't he? Wobban Jaw. He's always there. Beautiful try there from the Penrith Panthers. Unlucky, though, that it happened through the hands there of Latrell Mitchell to knock on. But as we know, the Penrith Panthers, Wobban Jaw, they're just never far away, are they? Beautiful try.
No, man, really nice stuff there from Penrith. And you're right, man. I think it's just an absolute given that Crichton will score every time he plays versus South Sydney from now on, man. He is dead set, the doom level nightmare god that haunts South Sydney. It's unfriggin' believable. 12 points to 10 with a kick to come. Hold the ball.
Gee whiz. And I'll tell you what, it's well, look, it's not game over yet, but
no.
You'll be feeling it, though, being a Rabbitohs fan. You guys have had the upper hand, and obviously off a try there from Latrell Mitchell in the, a few, probably about 10 odd minutes. Sorry, apologies. And again, Stephen Crichton, second try as well for the Penrith Panthers, and a kick to come here. But I'll tell you what, I almost feel like the Penrith Panthers have the upper hand in the last couple of minutes. It just seems like it's flowing their way. They've got the upper hand now.
Yeah, definitely. And just before he takes this kick to the 22 people that are in here right now, thank you very much for choosing us to come and watch and listen to. Take it away, hold the ball.
Thank you. And again, please follow the brother there, Wobban Jaw. I absolutely recommend it. And again, lining up here is Stephen Crichton with the ball. Here we go. Oh, he tried to replicate his kick last time, but this time here, it didn't swing inward and polishes off to the right side of the post there. 12 minutes 47 to go exactly in what has been such a really tough contest. It's not over yet. It could go either way. Don't be surprised. And I don't mean the drinks the Rabbitohs here, but don't be surprised if the Rabbitohs do score a try in quick response, such as this game. Mate, what did I say to you guys? I don't know.
Oh, mate, we said about 10 minutes ago, 2-point field goal could be a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
What happens.
That's very true. And here we go. And big Moses Leota with the ball in hand. And again, Penrith Panthers with the ball this time here. Through Mitch Kenny off to Lindsay Smith. And it's so crucial and vital, particularly where they're at, to hold the ball, boys. Hold the ball. As you see here, Hoskins with the ball. And he's going to make a few good meters there. About 10 odd meters in that run there. Third tackle set here. The Penrith Panthers, and about 20 odd meters here from the halfway line here for the hands of Brian To'o, and he gets whacked well there by Thomas Burgess. Fourth tackle set here now through the hands of Isaiah, who's just going to pump it up the guts there, and a good tackle there and a run to fifth and last Nathan Cleary just before the halfway line.
I've seen better sets from Penrith after scoring points this year, bro, just quietly. Only able to reach that 40-metre line just, but it's brought back here with Latrell Mitchell. Plays the ball on the 20-metre line. Midfield, the ball goes out left to Alex Johnston. He's met very quickly there by Nathan Cleary and Zach Hosking. Johnston plays the ball. Cody Walker goes left. He darts out a dummy after he makes himself a good 8 metres. Stopped over the 30-metre line. Cook passes right, finds Jed Cartwright, and he knocks the ball on.
Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. And Luai there with the ball in hand, and he passes it out to Cleary. They'll do well not to be too frantic with the ball in hand through the hands here of, ironically, Stephen Crichton. Just settling things here as Damien Cook tries to go for the strip. Mitch Kenny there with the ball in hand. That tackle 0 as well. 30 metres away from the try line here. And again, Jermaine Salmon going to try and take things away here. First tackle set here through the hands of big Moses Leota. And I'll tell you what, the last couple of minutes he's been very good. As he goes for a backwards offload, which pays dividends through the hands of Luai. They're just playing Globetrotter-esque rugby league, if you will. And again, Hoskins, the Penrith Panthers will do well to settle, though. Second tackle set only as well, so they've got to have that in mind. And about 15-odd metres from the try line here for the hands of Isaiah Yeo. Off to Cleary. Cleary goes for a dummy instead. Runs. Oh. Well tackled there by Murray as well as Latrell Mitchell. About 5 metres out now here for the hands of Yeo. Third tackle set. The captain opts to go for a pass, but he dummies instead. Mitch Kenny here with the ball in hand. Off to Cleary. Cleary collects it. Off to Salmon. Bit of a standing start. Probably not the best pass there, but nonetheless. Fifth tackle set here now. Penrith Panthers the ball. Cleary, fifth and last. Goes in for a bit of a chip kick. What's going to happen?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
Nah. Strangest things have happened, but nah. No. They've just called it a try, Walton Jaw. Surely not.
Well, we're going to see a replay. Oh, surely that comes off Stephen Crichton at some point.
It looks like it does, in my opinion. Oh.
We gotta see it from a much closer angle.
Hang on.
That comes off his right bicep. I'm freaking positive that comes off Crichton's right bicep.
Yeah, I think it does too, Walton Jaw.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Oh, no.
I think he has. It's a total air swing. It is a try. Oh, wow. Oh, that's gut-wrenching for the Rabbitohs.
Oh, Stephen Crichton shows no mercy to the Rabbitohs.
That's a hat trick. Oh.
Walton Jaw, you and I were certain it was a knock. Well, I thought it was a knock on after the replay anyway. And it's not. Oh, wow. And it came off another error. I don't want to say this, but the last 2 tries in this half for the Penrith Panthers have come off simple, unfortunate handling errors that could have been avoided. Oh, my gosh. Look, it's not over yet. I'm not going to go there. But, I'll tell you what, Stephen Crichton, how poetic is that if you're a Penrith fan? How poetic is that? You can't write a better script, with all due respect. Oh,
no.
Gee.
No, you can't. The narrative for Stephen Crichton on the Rabbitohs is thick as mince, mate. It is reality, bro. Oh, it's a book. It's everything, mate.
8:25 to go here. And the Rabbitohs opted for a short dropout and collected well there by Dylan Edwards, who, in all honesty, as well, has had himself just a good do-the-job type of game. And he's been there and he's filled the gaps and he's just played so sensationally, has Dylan Edwards there as Salmon takes the ball up here. Mitch Kenny again pointing orders here off to big Leota there. And again, 8 minutes now to go in the game. Mitch Kenny, third tackle set here, just over the halfway line here we go. Off to Cleary, Cleary off to Hoskin. Then Hoskin's just going to run up the guts there and he bites off a few good meters there, about 12 meters in the exchange there. Mitch Kenny goes up to Yo. Yo has been so involved. Off to Cleary. Cleary, inside ball, off to Sorensen. Sorensen breaks off one tackle and is tackled well there, though. Fifth and last there. And about 39 meters made. Cleary's just going to give it a big bomb. Here we go.
Oh, and it's taken there by Alex Johnston. Oh, so South Sydney, they got to go bloody 97 meters here in 7.5 minutes. So Isaiah Tass, another really, really tough carry. Play the ball on the 10-meter line. Cut out pass to Ilias. Finds Campbell Graham. Campbell Graham makes himself a good run. When he decided to play on, that's going to kill the momentum a bit. Campbell Graham plays the ball about 5 meters north of where the actual play of the ball should have freaking been. Not Luke. Burgess now will play the ball on the fourth. Just shy of the 30-meter line. Ball is now with Cody Walker on the far left edge. Tap on play to Alex Johnston. Johnston's making 20 meters, 30 meters. Oh, okay then. All right. They're about 35 meters away from the try line, South Sydney. What are they going to do here? Mitchell wasn't anticipating it. Passes to Lachlan Ilias. Lachlan Ilias runs. Michael Cheekham's got the ball. Passes to Campbell Graham. Puts in a grubber kick. Oh, and it's going to be a 6 again. It's going to be a 6 again to the South Sydney Rabbitohs because Luai played at it. Oh, here we go. We are game on here. And Tane Milne. Oh, and he knocks bloody Mitch Kenny on his back by making 15 meters. Alrighty. Michael Cheekham goes down the short side. They are only now 5 meters away from the try line, South Sydney. Tane Milne passes left infield, finds Cook. Cook, cut out pass to Murray. Murray finds Walker, cut out pass to Mitchell, and the ball goes back behind Alex Johnston. Third tackle, they're 21 meters out, running left to right on the far left edge. Ball's with Jacob Host now. Tom Burgess got the ball, and he offloads to Damien Cook, and he's propping, passes to Walker, cut out pass to Alex Johnston. Oh, and he's tackled there well by Brian Toto. Fourth tackle, 10 meters out. 5.5 minutes to go. Ball is with Mitchell. Cut out pass to Murray. They're so tired. There's a cut out pass to Tane Milne. Great hands from freaking Milne. Last tackle. They're 15 meters away. Cook's got the ball. He runs a little. Passes to Ilias. Ilias puts the high kick up. It's gone backwards. Oh, I think it's a try. I think it's a try. And with that, Latrell Mitchell has cracked 1,000 points in his career. If it is confirmed. Oh my goodness, they did it. I think all that went backwards of the ball.
Yeah, look, the initial replay does look like it. Yeah, backwards, try. And Latrell Mitchell, as you mentioned, has just sealed off 1,000 career points. Hang on. Yeah, that's a try. That's a try. Any day of the week.
We're going to be 18-16 with 4.5 minutes to go. We've got another thriller again on Thursday Night Football for us. Hold the ball. Outstanding.
Exactly agree with you there, Walburn Jaw. Man, I just can't believe how tough this game has been. So grueling. It's been a true testament to both these teams and what they produce and can produce this year. And man, like I said, don't rub the Rabbitohs out yet. They're surely going to strike. Here we go. Try confirmed.
And straight away, there's no mucking around with Latrell Mitchell. Straight away, 18-16. I reckon that South Sydney. I think they could get 3 sets of 6. I think they could get 3 sets of 6 in. Holy, what a game. What a game.
Yep, exactly agree with you here. And the 4:32 to go on the clock as well. It's all happening. It's all happening right here in this game, this beautiful game. Again, another blockbuster.
Alrighty. They are out on their feet, every single one of them. All 34 players on the paddock. Fair dinkum. One of the games of the season. Thoroughly enjoyable. Panthers kick off. 4.5 minutes to go. Hame Sele, one of the best on field tonight. Tackle 15 meters away from his own try line, just shy of the 20. Cook passes right of the ruck down the short side to Michael Cheekham. He's able to make 6 meters. Second tackle. just shy of the 30. Cook passes left to Murray. Murray, quick pass to Walker. Mitchell passes to Tass. Now a pass to Johnston. Mitchell's on the inside. Mitchell's got it. They're now only 20 meters away. It's third tackle. South Sydney on the charge here. Walker's got the ball. He passes it. Oh, he passes it to Tass. Tass, it came off his shins, but he's able to regroup it. Johnston passes infield to Cook. Passes to Burgess. Burgess sidestep a player from Penrith. They're only 10 meters away. Murray, Ilias, Michael Cheekham. Oh, when he dives with the ball. Oh, what about a grabber kick in the in-goal area?
Wow. Oh, well, I'm loving this game. I'm actually loving this game. Gee whiz. All right, 3:19 to go here. And again, Stephen Crichton there. The Penrith Panthers is probably going to just go back to the basics, try and chew off as much as they can, and just go for the simple kick here. Bit of a tangle up as well here. Brian Tott with the ball, and he skips around one, but is a beautiful tackle there by Cheekham as well as Lachlan Ilias. And again, second tackle set, apologies, through the hands of Dylan Edwards. And again, the Panthers are going to try and push upward here. Mitch Kenny directing the troops off to Moses Leota now, and makes about good 10 odd meters in that run. He offloads the ball off to Smith here, Lindsay Smith, and he gets tackled about 10 meters out here, or just about 12 meters out here from the halfway line here. Fourth tackle set here through the hands here of Hoskins. Hoskins going to try run, and he has a bit of a good darting run there as well. Fifth tackle set here as well, over the halfway line here too. Nathan Clear with the ball in hand. He's going to try and go for a big boot here. Here we go.
And it's taken there by Tane Milne at the back. Well done. Well done to Tane Milne. He's been really, really safe tonight. There's 2 minutes to go now. They've got to go 90 meters. Oh, man, how did they do that, Penrith? Oh, man, I don't know how South Sydney are all the way back there. Johnston now will be met there by the Penrith wall on the 20-meter line. Third tackle now. Cook passes right of the ruck to Hame Sele. Hame Sele makes another 15-meter run tonight. Struth, he's been fantastic tonight. Fourth tackle now. Far right edge. Cook passes to Ilias. Out the back to Walker. Out the back to Mitchell. Mitchell cut out past Alex Johnston on the halfway line. Johnston offloads to Cody Walker. Passes left to Isaiah Tass. There's no one in front of Isaiah Tass. And Isaiah Tass scores the match-winning try for South Sydney. Surely. Oh, my goodness. What a play from Cody Walker. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. That's amazing.
Wobbenjaw, what did we just see there? Wow. That try had everything. A bit of razzle, a bit of dazzle, and a beautiful finishing there. Beautiful ball there between Cody Walker as well as Isaac Tass, who has been so sensational for the Rabbitohs there. Full credit as well to Alex Johnson too, who during a tackle as well manages to offload the ball, as you can see on the replay there. And just a beautiful outside pass there from Walker, who does it so many times, to Isaac Tass as well. A minute to go in the clock here. I'll tell you what, the Rabbitoh fans are all up in arms. They're all happy. They're all celebrating, dancing around. But, oh, wow, wobbling jaw. I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all.
I didn't expect Penrith Panthers to make sure that the Rabbitohs would start their new set 10 metres out from their own try line after the set after points from South Sydney was so good to get all the way back downfield. Now I'm even more perplexed because the South, oh, man. Oh, I'm absolutely stunned. There's 35 seconds and counting remaining. 20 points to 18. The time hasn't been stopped yet. Mitchell just going to shoot. Yeah, it should be. You would have thought it would have been. The clock's still counting down. 16, 15.
Why is it doing that?
I thought time stops, man.
It should have stopped at a minute 19, right?
Oh, when he missed it. And Mitchell knows it. You don't want to give Nathan Cleary a shot to score a 2-point field goal. I can't believe the time went all the way down to 4 seconds, bro.
surely the Penrith Panthers can get back their minute 18 that's been virtually taken from them.
I am absolutely stunned. Hello to everyone that's given us a crack right now. What a game of footy. Leave your comments, thoughts, and questions in the comment section below about this game, one of the best games of the year. Unbelievable game. We're looking for a short goal line. We're looking for a short kickoff.
Sorry, I still can't get over the fact that that time. Oh.
And congratulations, South Sydney Rabbitohs. The short kickoff went a little bit too long. Crichton jumped up for it, ping-ponged off the point of his shoulder, and it's gone dead. What a game of rugby league. 20 points to 18 is the final score, hold the ball. Absolutely incredible. And while Stephen Crichton, the ghost, that haunts South Sydney, tried everything he could, that felt like South Sydney they cracked the code. That must be such a relieving win to finally get one over the Penrith Panthers, bro.
Yeah, look, they absolutely needed that one. Obviously, you know, you touched on the history there, and again, a much needed win there to obviously throw the demons away, so to speak, here for the Rabbitohs. And what a way to do it. In the dying minutes of the game there, ad-lib footy between Johnston, Walker, and obviously there, Isaiah Tass to finish it off. But there's no other way you can write that script there. What a game. Well done, Joel.
Dude, I am so grateful for you joining me tonight. Thank you to everybody that gave this stream a live crack. I don't even know what to say. Like, everyone was man of the match on that paddock tonight. Everyone was just superb on that paddock, but just a fresh reaction. I mean, Hame Sele, mate, that was the game of his career. I don't know if he was man of the match, but Isaiah Tass to score that match-winning try. He did so many hard yards tonight, and he's been doing that all season as well, bro. I'm blown away by that game. And I'll tell you what, too, that makes me a believer. That is the game now that well and truly makes me a believer that South Sydney can play and potentially win the 2023 Premiership. Unbelievable.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I took the Penrith Panthers because I wasn't sure what we were going to see from the Rabbitohs. And granted, it was obviously a last-minute try, but it doesn't matter. The point is, you're right. They got the chips there in the end of the Rabbitohs. But you're right. I think I'm going to say I'm a believer. I think they can. I think they can. Yeah, I agree with you, Robin Joel.
Mate, just a quick comment here from Fat Po. Thank you very much. Well done, boys. Really enjoy the commentary and the stream. Perfect start to the weekend. Give us more, he says. I think we're both a little bit too busy to give anybody a bit more. But oh, mate, we'll see what we can do. But at this point in time, that was a superb way, as Fat Fo put it, to start the weekend. Hold the ball, mate. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Utterly enthralling game of footy.
Look, thank you again for having me on. And again, a game, you know, during such a special occasion, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So thank you again, Bob and Joe, and thank you again, everyone there for watching. And bugger, devastated because I took the Penrith Panthers, but that's just the way it goes.
So did I. Oh, man. Well, thank you, Hold the Ball. Thank you, everybody that tuned in and gave us a crack. Respect to the diggers. Have your minute silence, lest we forget. But thank you so much for an awesome night tonight here on the Wobble and Draw Sports channel. Thank you. Take care. Adios.